What the fuck?
Oh wow.
Double. That's amazing.
Did you time that or?
Yeah.
Such a late response there.
The wizard.
I was
He's
addressing.
probably more sounds.
I was kind of addressing Mason, Ganesh, and Adam at the same time, so I was just waiting for any answer.
They're both wizards.
Oh yeah, we coordinated that.
Okay,
We coordinated that. That's actually what I've been planning this whole time. Like, it was just coordinating with them. Like, I have gotten nothing ready for y'all.
I think we're all ready, right? Should we just jump right into it? The question?
Unless there's announcements.
Anybody got anything?
Nope.
Just because I think we did we do this at the end? I have no clue. But just for in the name of creativity, does anyone have any questions that they've been thinking about? They wanted to answer potentially or come up as a character building question?
I see you ran out of character building questions.
No.
No, don't you?
I did not.
Literal
But
hundreds. Anything we've been wondering?
I think the only question I had was it was already asked a while ago.
Okay. You can submit your answers on the questionnaire later.
Are we having this be the question? Is there a question? Is there a character building question we'd like to ask?
That right? Yeah, that's the question. No. If anyone has one though, feel free to share. But if not, I've got one here.
I feel like I've been trying to just most of the questions that I would have, I feel like I've been trying to engage like in the game. So I don't know if I can think of any off the top of my head that we haven't already gotten around to.
Fair enough. All right then. This one might be a gimme for some people, but what is your character's most treasured possession?
You're right. This does feel like a gimme for my character. Though interestingly enough, if we're like precluding like equipment that we use, there is another answer, which is one I'll keep to myself. But
I'll add another angle to this because I think it's interesting. So, one, what is your character's most treasured possession, and what do they think is their most useful possession?
Oh. Open up my character sheet in my inventory.
Oh god.
Oh shit, roll 20. No, I didn't.
My favorite phrase.
I feel like the maps have been a big help so far. I don't know if that really counts, but
The maps as in...
just like the maps we got right off the bat of Valenta.
Oh, fair enough.
The sea charting
Oh, yeah.
maps. Rope. I think every single one of us has found some use for rope so far
Yeah.
already.
The rope with climbing, bro?
Oh, that's so true, actually.
I need to use it more often.
I mean, you already were like MVP for having us be able to deal with all those corpse-ridden...
Corpses, yeah. Go corpse fishing.
think most useful is drugs.
Nice. This campaign is not a PSA.
No. This
Um,
campaign, we failed the dare courses for sure.
Cool,
Oh,
like,
I think can't believe I forgot it. The bag of holding. It's probably my most useful possession now.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel
Honestly.
like this is a more interesting question if we discount like magic items or like obvious like equipment like that.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Over the counter medicine
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
for sleeping aid.
Prescription drugs.
Self-prescribed.
Mm-hmm.
You squint and think about it really hard, he might be considered sort of a doctor. He heals some people.
Yeah. Yeah.
could be
Yeah.
factual.
He's kind of had like a oath to keep people alive.
Something like that. Something here and there. All right. It has been 2 weeks. Does anyone have a recap, or has it been 3? I think it's
Is
been
it
3.
session 22? Is that correct?
This is
Yeah,
session
22.
22. Yeah, it should be accurate on the intermission screen there.
It's been 3 weeks.
Wow. It's been almost more than 3 weeks, because the last time we played, as far as I know, was Sunday the 29th of June.
It was 4th.
I have one from the 4th of July.
Yeah, we played on
Did
the
we play
4th.
Oh, okay. I didn't have it in my calendar. Normally I put it in there. Okay, never mind then. So yeah, 3 weeks to the date.
Anybody else want to lead with the recap? I've got lots of notes, but you're pretty scattered.
That's a terrible news. I know you fought some bandits.
That's true.
We almost killed him.
They killed
You didn't.
our horse. They killed
Stepper.
Stepper. Yeah, poor Stepper. Yeah.
Fuck, I spent 200 gold on that. Died on me. I've learned my lesson. I'm walking everywhere.
Let's
Never
just say
buying anything ever again.
Oh man. Stepper's not taking another step ever again.
Mm-hmm.
We also, a lot of the last session was spent just trying to buy back goodwill from the innkeeper of the Patrick Pot because of the Blackwall duel
Yeah.
that we started with. But yeah, we met. Did we already meet Morty? Or was that in that session?
That was the previous session.
Right,
The
yeah.
previous session, no.
Yeah, so we, yeah, after we threw down with the bandits, we ended up releasing most of them because we killed 3 of them and the rest of them failed. And we took Zolag and
Tava.
Right, Atava, who was the Tabaxi archer, I think. And Zolag was this badass half-orc lycanthrope, right? A werebear.
Werebear.
Adam and Brenna. Is it raining really heavily where y'all are?
Yeah, like crazy lightning and thunder. Yeah, for sure. I don't
Mm.
know if you can see it through the window or not, but
Try and keep an eye out. Thanks for the rain check,
Oh,
just in case.
and
What was
just a
it?
clarification, Otava is human.
Oh, right, yeah. I was thinking of.
human ranger.
Oh,
ranger.
yeah. You were
Yeah.
thinking about the guy who died. There was
Right,
like
yeah.
a Baxi who died.
That guy got wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He gone.
Then we made it into Lucca.
Yeah, and
Found the dancing hag,
Mm-hmm.
where pretty much everybody in town was at.
it seems like, yeah, literally everybody has to be at this tavern right now. There's no way this many people are here without. Well, I guess not literally everyone, but it certainly seems like most of the town is here. Right. No guards anywhere, which means either this town is crazy or they really are in with the gang, or all the guards are inside the tavern too.
Or they're dead.
Or they're dead. Oh,
Yep.
right. They could be guarding the sinkhole, I guess.
Mhm.
But yeah.
I just wrote down that we came into everyone jamming out to a band on the stage, and there was a
Three-man band, right?
like a lithe silver
Dragonborn.
dragonborn,
Yeah.
dark-skinned plump human woman on drums,
Right.
and an incredibly small mouse person with large circular ears and a white flowing shirt singing beautifully.
Mhm.
Voice of an angel.
Indeed. Voice like nothing you ever heard before. So, with that being said, as we return to our story, we find Temper's Tides soaked through still and spattered with mud, unless precipitation was in effect. You all entered the Dancing Hag with your recently acquired prisoners, eliciting a fearful response from the townsfolk nearest the group. However, looking out towards the rest of the bodies tightly packed within this building revealed the object of utmost attention within this singular inn, seemingly a very mouse-like performer with a modest band performing on stage, and you all are kind of enraptured in the moment along with everyone else for a couple beats as he finishes the song that was in process as you entered, as there were several like angry shushes coming your way after entering. And as he finishes the song, there is a roar of applause and shouts and drinks being sloshed. You can hear the sounds of spillage and and yelling for a moment. And it takes a good amount of time for the uproar to die down before you hear. You watch as the mouse-like individual at the front just kind of puts a hand up and speaks towards the crowd. Just goes, "Thank you very much. That was a new favorite of mine. It, if I remember correctly, hails from a cold and unforgiving land known as Drinia across the sea. And now, as we approach the end of this rare afternoon set, I want to close things out with a classic. Gone are the kings! Sing along with me!" And you watch as everyone, once more, there's an uproar of cheers. And there is a chorus of people among this crowd that join in with the song as he sings it. As this new song begins, are any of you doing anything?
Brandon's just holding on to Otava. His hand's sweaty. But that's it.
You said that if... Am I the only person with Fey ancestry? No, Gaia also is Elven. You said this didn't feel like it was a magical charm effect? He's just that dang good at singing.
Yeah, you feel nothing affecting your psyche whatsoever. It's mesmerizing.
I guess...
Can I gauge our two captives' like reaction to what's going on?
Yeah, I think I'd do
Sure.
the same, and if it seems like they're not up to something, I'm just gonna settle in for the performance.
Okay. I need to not look at the chat right now. Yeah, give me an insight check. God damn it.
Take me to the pizza in the city hall.
Don't worry about it.
Oh man. I try and make it a rule for myself not to look because I'm gonna get so distracted.
The dancing hag, more like Chuck E. Cheese.
Mhm.
Insight check. Roll.
I'll say-
18.
I'll say, give me who are you trying to read? I'll let you read one person with each roll.
The guy, Zolag.
So like, okay.
I think I would also try to read Zilag.
Let me
Could
see
I-
your.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
Just
No,
like,
you're good.
is he confused? Is he like, does he's like, yeah, this is normal? Does he seem at place? Like he knows this place well and like what's happening? Or
I would say I don't need to whisper this because it's not super crazy. But as you look at him, it seems like he is seemingly also enjoying the performance. But it doesn't seem like this is his first time ever seeing this. He doesn't seem as wowed as some of you.
okay.
But yes.
Nico is gonna enjoy the performance, but he would like to look, see if he spots anyone wearing a Perico Enterprise insignia on their body.
Gotcha. Make a perception check for me. And remind me, some of you are outside. I believe Gaia and
It's Gaia, Nico, and
Yeah, that's
Magda.
right. Yeah,
Gaia, Nico, and Nagi are outside. Okay.
Oh,
like the
Is
only
there-
responsible guy looking for our contact.
you're right.
I guess to go back on our recap a little bit too, just to help with what we're doing here. Do we know that there's somebody specific we're supposed to be trying to meet here?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, we were told.
What's her name?
Uh,
Starts with this.
Meet with Nilda Farron. Or no,
Oh my
no,
god, that's not a C.
no.
That sounds right. I think it was Nilda.
Is that right?
I can help if I
Yeah.
need to, but I'm trying to see
No,
if.
no, that is
Kiara.
correct.
Kiara.
Kiara. Oh yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
Nilda was the lead researcher
Nilda was
back
a
in
researcher.
Imola.
Oh
Yeah.
We were just the dancing hack. Okay, yeah.
okay.
Hilda.
Mason could Blendon, if he, in the rare moment that he's not distracted by her just holding onto Otava,
Mhm.
would he be able to look at how the people are reacting to Zolag? Like, are they looking at him in fear, or?
It was. Yeah, you walked in as well, so it was pretty clear when you walked in. As people turned around and noticed these new arrivals, several of them like gasped and backed away from him, and are just trying to like, and then like were confused and saw him in like shackles, and then were like just wanted to watch the performance again. They just like scooted further away.
Can I? I guess I was holding one of them, wasn't I?
I believe you were holding on to.
You're holding
Zolag.
Zolag, I think.
Like, okay. Can I look at Blandon and have it like? Can we try to make our way over to? I assume there's a bar.
Yeah. As you walk in, let me double check the layout here. Yeah. As you walk in, you walked in a door on the left side. There's a bar like directly ahead of you, but you have to like pass through a crowd of people to get there.
Yeah, without making a huge scene and like interrupting the performance, can we just try to like skirt the wall around or something to get over there a little bit?
Yeah. Give me either a dexterity or a strength check.
From both of us, or?
Or sorry, I'll say dexterity or athletics. Yeah. Depending on how you want to move through the crowd.
Just gonna kind of plow my way through.
Gotcha. Okay, 24.
24.
Having Zolag in tow helps a lot.
Yeah.
One, because he's really big as well, and he just moves.
I just kind of push him in front of me, and just like,
like a freaking snowplow. Just
yeah.
yeah. And also when people realize who, they kind of make a wider berth. Yeah. 7. So, Blandon, I'll say you just kind of wait for Samuel to start plowing his way through and just like make your way through the wake of people as he goes through.
Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. I'm with him.
And I will say there are people giving you dirty looks as you walk through. Like, how dare you interrupt right now and like move through right now? But you make your way over to the bar, and it's I'll say there's like one seat that's not super crowded up on, but everyone else, every other stool is like there are people right next to it, and people sitting on them as well.
Is there like a bartender behind the bar?
There appears to be, yes. As you look over, you can see an older human woman, looks to be maybe in her 60s or so, and is also just kind of at the edge of the counter, just kind of leaning on a like a box of sorts, and just kind of like trying to crane her neck to look, but isn't really getting a good view, and just kind of like clocks you and gives you a quizzical look.
I don't even need to go for the seat necessarily. If I can like squeeze my way between a couple of people or something at the edge to kind of get her attention even.
Okay, yeah, I'll say you make it over there. And she just kind of, eyebrows still cocked, and just kind of whispers to you, "Is there something I can help you with?"
Is there authority figures here in attendance?
Everyone's here. Are you?
Yeah, you got a like local law enforcement or anything? Guards?
Yeah, we have guards. Yeah. Is there
Could
something
you-
wrong?
We're just trying to turn these men, this man and woman in.
And you watch as she looks at Zolag when she just kind of smiles and laughs, and just goes, "Good luck with that." Is there something else going on?
That's really, why is that? We got him here. He's tied up.
Yep.
Am I missing something?
You should
Kind of looking around a little
She
frantically.
just kind of she points behind you. You're missing that right now. And frankly, so am I. And she just kind of turns away from you and starts trying to look back over.
All right. I'm just gonna find like a good like corner away from any windows or anything, like by kind of near by the bar to just wait. I'll just kind of
Gotcha.
make my way over back with Blandon, I guess, like into the bar or whatever, and just kind of like make sure that we're in an okay spot. Nobody's like coming after us, and that there's not like a window or anything that these people could just like dive out of or something.
I got you.
And be like, all right, I think we're just gonna have to wait. This seems to be far more important than anything else in the world right now.
Is that
Oh yeah, good.
is that a mouse?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's pretty good. You know, I've heard of like one other mouse that could talk. He was a chef. He's pretty good, pretty outstanding chef apparently.
God damn it.
We'll spit on my tea.
Never met him. He ran a restaurant.
Yep.
Oh, you met a lot of people saying Mr. Samuel.
Sorry, give me just a second. I can't hear well because there's a vacuum.
Oh. I will say honestly, right about that time, there's an older man that kind of turns around and goes, "Shh."
There we go. What? Can you just repeat what you said, Ganesh? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Brandon just said, yeah, you met a lot of people, a lot of different folk.
Yeah, I've been around a long time. When you're as old as me. But I'm still young enough to kick some ass. I kind of whisper towards Zolag.
I think at this point, that's when this shit happens. And when it's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. Well, although I will say, even though he's shushing you, it is rather loud in here. So there's like no, there's no reason to.
Like, come on, dude.
Everyone's joining in right now.
There's a full-on rock concert happening over here. Like,
Everyone is singing Bohemian Rhapsody right now, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
And you said
Yes.
the song was "Gone Are the Kings."
Gone Are the Kings, which I would say Blandon would be familiar with for sure, and Samuel as well.
How catchy is this song?
Oh, it's hook, line, and sinker.
Okay,
It's a banger.
I think since Kuvalo would probably have just stuck near the entrance with, I think Maggie's the only other person that made it in. I think Maggie would probably catch on to the fact that Kuvalo has definitely lost all sense of urgency and is trying to sing along to the song she has no concept of the lyrics for.
Fantastic. I'll say by the third chorus you get the hang of it and you're like, oh yeah, I know how this goes now. And there are 3 more following that, so they just run with it.
get rolling.
Yeah,
All
keep
right.
it rolling.
Yeah, we'll just get comfortable, but not too comfortable. Like keeping a firm grasp on these people.
Yeah.
Is there, after like the second song just rolls right into it, is there a way to who else was Kubla? You said you made your way over to us.
No. I think we stuck near the entrance, unless Maggie wanted to follow you guys to the bar.
No, I just would have tried to like communicate somehow that like I think we're just gonna wait. Like, don't know what else to do.
Yeah, I'll stick by the entrance. I'll like watch all at the bar, but I'll stay near the door.
I'll just kind of like hand gesture, mouthing, be like, just wait here.
I will say, Nico, did you still want to make that perception check to try and find your contact?
That'd be great.
Yeah, go for it.
Peering in through the windows.
Yeah, okay.
But it's only a 10.
Nico
Yeah.
just creeping around. Actually, I think this is really important. Do you want to take advantage on it?
That's okay. I have a feeling they'll find us.
Okay,
We're gonna meet them here anyway.
sure.
Don't worry about it.
So,
Sure.
unless anyone wants to do anything during the song, I will say that after a couple minutes, it does come to a close, much to the disappointment of the audience here. And I'll say, without even a perception check needed, you can see there are a great deal of people in here, and you can see, kind of answering your question from before, there are indeed several individuals that look like guards that are in here as well, enjoying the performance. There's seemingly, unlike the uniforms you've seen, the armor that you've seen Guardians wearing in the League cities, there's no such uniform here. It just seems to be kind of cobbled together. Whatever can be worked together is sufficient. So, but after a few more announcements and goodbyes and people swooning on the stage, the crowd begins to slowly disperse and seemingly go back to their normal lives, or whatever they were doing prior to this. And I will say, Nico, as you watch the people starting to mill out from inside of this inn/tavern, you kind of catch a glimpse of like green out of the corner of your eye, and you can see there's actually an individual standing like not too far behind you, who is kind of also sidelong looking through the window, who appears to be adorned in Paracord Enterprise gear.
Does she look like she's spotted us at all, or spotted us wearing their gear?
What gear do you have on? Remind me.
The armband, I believe.
Okay, and it was you, Maggie, and Guy outside, right?
And Gaia outside, yeah.
Okay, I think you're all just wearing the armband, right?
Samuel has the cape Like, so he came marching through town,
Yeah.
like through the
Yeah.
through the whatever the inn or whatever.
I'm wearing
Wearing a cape.
I'm wearing my cloak fashioned to look like the Perico Enterprise cloak,
Mhm.
and the hat.
Gotcha. Maggie, what are you wearing?
I have a Perico Enterprise cloak, and then I'm just wearing
Oh.
like normal sailor.
Okay, so you took one of the capes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll say as you look over, she does clock eyes with you, and you can see what appears to be a female gnome, kind of a short of stature, plump figure. You can see red hair, covered by a dark green bandana that has the Perico Enterprise symbol on it. Round face, looks friendly enough, and is wearing like leather armor over some like cream-colored underclothes. And you can also see a Perico Enterprise armband on her as well. You can see a number of daggers at the waist and a nondescript cloak just hung about. But she just kind of makes eye contact with you all as people are milling out and begins to walk over towards you.
Tap Maggie. You're like, Maggie, I think that's her contact.
I'll follow her. I'll just try to go towards her and strike up a conversation.
Okay. I'll say you like meet like halfway. Let me do this real quick. I'll say you meet like halfway. Meet halfway on the street, and she just kind of walks up, and she goes, "Temper's tight."
Yes.
Glad to see you made it. If I remember correctly, you had a larger group.
Some of them are inside enjoying the show right now.
Indeed. I guess we'll see them exit soon. If you could just gather them and we can discuss.
Person gets thrown through the window.
Wilhelm scream.
Here.
I guess we'll see someone soon.
I'll go in and try to like wave them down and be like, "Come on."
Can we catch some? Like, we gotta get rid of these people first. Can we catch some guards as people are filing out?
And
Sure, yeah.
This would be rewinding a bit, but as the crowd is dispersing, I want to get as good a look at the performers as possible. I don't know how long this would last, because if I hear Maggie calling, I would probably realize I'm supposed to be doing something.
Are you let me ask you, are you trying to see anything specific on them, or you're just trying to remember their likeness as much as possible?
No, I'm trying to get a feel for the vibe, like what they're doing, what they're up to. They're clearly some sort of celebrity like group, but I want to see if they're like familiar with this town, or if it looks like they're just touring.
Okay. Because of the number of individuals and you're not super close, you don't know these people, I'm gonna say you can make an insight check, but at disadvantage.
Insight check. Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't know if perception would necessarily tell you.
No, that's fair.
What their intentions are.
It makes sense. The crowd. I mean, this is what I would be doing. So that's an 8.
Okay. I mean, it's tough. As far as you can tell, I mean, you just walked in mid-performance. Seems like everybody was having a good time, and they were putting on a show. That's really all you can tell right now without, talking to any of them or anything more than that.
Okay. And if I hear Maggie calling, I guess I'll turn and surrender that.
Samuel and Blandon, you're trying to catch some people who look like guards on the way out?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say you catch a pair of gentlemen. One of them looks slightly older than the other, although the older one looks a little bit shorter. And you can see they're just kind of walking past, and one of them just goes, "That was one of the best ones I've heard," and just kind of like sees you all with Zolag and Otava in tow, and just kind of like pause for a beat, and then just begin to start walking again, unless you stop them.
Excuse us.
The older one just kind of looks over and goes, what is it?
Do you not know these two? They seem to be possibly notorious.
I mean, I know Zolag, yeah. I don't know who this other chick is.
Do you know what they do around here?
Yeah, I do.
Like what they actually do around here?
Yeah, bunch of good for nothings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to take them into custody?
Make a persuasion check for me.
Don't want to do their job.
And actually, I'll say, both of you make insight checks for me as well.
Insight first.
Just straight roll for insight.
Sure. Yeah, give me insight first. Yeah.
Ooh.
5. I know a lot of insight checks going on, but this is your
No, that's fair.
first read
And
of
it's a
what
lot
I'm
of
gonna-
different people. Like there's a lot of people going.
16. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. Let me send you a message real quick.
I'll just roll this while you're typing here. Hey.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let me know if you got that.
Yeah, I just got it. Okay.
With the persuasion check, you watch as the younger but taller guard-looking fellow just kind of looks over. There we go. And just goes, Gavin. And then the older one just goes, all right, we can take the woman.
But not. You won't take Zolag?
Yeah, well, you can take him to the Curato if you want to try.
Sure, I've got him. He's tied up. No weapons. They tried to kill
Fantastic.
us and take all of our things on the road.
It's not alone.
I mean, good job. Not many can go toe to toe with him. I'll say that much. And Zolag just kind of like grins a little bit. Then they just kind of walk over to you, Blandon, and are just kind of ready to take her from you.
Yeah, I'll just kind of look at the rest of the group from afar and be like, we gotta take these two.
I will say,
Shouting.
yeah. Well, yeah. I will say, Otava does turn to you, Blandon, as this is going on, and just goes, "You're not gonna let those men take me, are you?"
Yeah, I am. You tried to rob us.
Well, I thought we had a deal, but all right.
Just think about what deal.
What is she talking about?
All right, you handing her over then?
Yeah.
Okay, they take her both by each elbow, and just begin leading her out.
You wanna help me out with this big guy?
Yeah. And after after they take Otava away, I'll just quickly grab out a towel or something and just kind of wipe the sweat off my hand. And then go to help Samuel.
Okay, gotcha. So you take a hold of Zolag. Y'all start leaning him out, and this whole time there's just been a crowd of people just pushing past you the whole time. So during this conversation, you've been like jostled a handful of times as people are moving through. And after about, I'd say, 2 to 3 minutes or so, there's a couple stragglers, but this place has basically been emptied. Like there's no one hanging out for the most part.
Hey, Blandon, I don't know how many big towns you've been in, but keep an eye or a hand or a firm knot on your belongings and bags and satchels and such.
I will.
I get a feeling that there's a lot of lowlifes around here that, speaking just to him so that like the guards aren't hearing me, but there's a lot of lowlifes around here that they just maybe kind of let do whatever they want, seems like.
Well, that's not right. The guards are supposed to do their job.
I agree. Looks like we're doing half of it for them.
I'll say y'all are having. Yeah.
And Blandon just ponders that for a while.
I'll say y'all are having this conversation as you're leading Zolag back out the front door. And you can see the rest of the group starting to gather kind of in just the middle of the street with looks to be another individual who's adorned in Perico clothing symbols.
I see Samuel walking up with Zolag, and I just ask, "This isn't going to be like another Blackwell situation, right?"
What,
Be really
so he's not dead, is he?
I don't know.
What happened
I
with
don't know.
the other one?
The guards took her.
Oh,
Not this big guy.
Yeah, they wouldn't. They didn't think they could handle him, so we're taking him in.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. I'll say as you walk up, you don't know her name yet, but she just goes, "Nice to meet you all. Is this all of your group, Tempest Tides?"
I think we're all here.
One more.
Not that
He's-
So one of you isn't.
I'll just point at Zolag.
Okay. So we bringing a friend along, are we?
Oh, we have one more of our group, but he's indisposed right now, I think.
I was informed that he was big and blue, so I assumed that this was.
right. So like, is blue? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Before I forget, can I have Oberon fly up and try and follow Otava? This will be a silent.
Okay.
command.
I figured we were kind of walking with them, no?
No, the guards walked off away from you.
Oh,
They took her and left.
we were
can
trying
just
to take.
follow.
I was trying to just follow with Zolag because they wouldn't take him.
Oh, you're trying to follow the. Oh, okay. I thought you were meeting up with everyone else. Never mind.
No, sorry. No, I was trying to take Zolag. No, I was waving at them to be like, hey, we're taking care of these people. Like,
Gotcha.
gotta go.
Okay.
Sorry for the
No, all
confusion.
good. I just misunderstood. Okay.
No, we're not just gonna. Now I understand. No, I don't intend to just drag him around with us.
Okay, cool. Okay. Then I guess you all see Blandon. Are you going with them?
I'll just follow Samuel because he asked me for help with Zolag.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, then yeah, I'll say you all just you all watch as Samuel and Blandon, or Samuel just kind of waves and starts heading off, following a pair of guards carrying Otava. Are any of you breaking off, or are you staying where you're at?
Surely they'll be quick. Why don't we just stay here and then we can brief them later?
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll have Oberon follow them, and if they need to send a message, then I'll have Oberon fly down and land on Samuel or Blandon wearing a cap.
I don't think either of us are.
In that case, Oberon is going to fly down and just land on one of your plate armor shoulders. He'll pick whoever he likes more.
And we'll never know. I will not specify. Okay. I will say then the conversation would have gone, are they leaving?
I think just momentarily. Yeah, that guy kind of ambushed us on our way in, so I think they're just aware of him.
No, I understand. It happens all the time. We can wait. Well, in this line of work, those kinds of things are bound to happen with all the traveling that you field agents do. Anyway, should we wait to debrief until they return?
We can catch them up on
Just
anything.
get started, yeah.
Very well. I wanted to wait for the inn to be vacated a bit, but we can return there for our conversation. It's probably going to be the most comfortable place.
Did I catch the performing group leave the tavern as well, or are they still in the tavern?
As far as you know, they haven't left yet.
Okay. And Kubla will say, "Yeah, let's go in the tavern."
Okay, and she just goes. As she's walking, she just goes, "My apologies. My name is Chiara. I am one of the few scouts that is employed by Perico Enterprise. It is good to meet you."
Likewise.
And she just kind of leads you all inside. And I'm trying to think what would be the most interesting way to do this. Should we start here? Or... Yeah, I'll say we'll jump to the other group. Heading over. So, I will say... Okay. You follow the two guardsmen. Not too far at all. There's just like a kind of a central thoroughfare that kind of meanders through the village.
Yes.
Until you eventually come to a building that is kind of near where the hill the elevation starts to rise. So it's at the top of a bit of a rise of land. And you can see there's like a small copse of kind of gnarled trees around it. And you can also see surrounding the perimeter of the building appears to be a small manicured garden with a handful of what look to be small covered shrines with a couple like cushions placed around them, seemingly for an arrangement that you would assume for prayer. You can see the building itself is sleek. There are layers of like thin gable roofs that run down the sides of the building, 3 to be exact. And you can see there's a simple archway outlined in stone that is holding looks to be a reinforced wooden door. This building doesn't look more than a decade old. It looks relatively new, all things considered. And you can see there are another pair of guards that are just kind of standing outside. Don't look like they're too bothered right now. not too serious looking, but just kind of look your way as they're approaching. And I'll say whoever has the highest passive perception. Where's that on here?
Not me for sure.
Blandon, you catch one of the guards outside the door, just kind of like roll his eyes real quick. As the other two approach, carrying Otava, the older one just goes, we got some prisoners in need of judgment. And the other two just kind of look at him and go, just kind of nod their heads. One of them just kind of knocks on the door and then heads in, and is inside for just a couple moments before the door opens. And you are allowed entry. I will say, as you head in, you can see what appears to be an arrangement that looks like a temple inside. It has a couple pews set out. You can see there's a large altar at the back, and it is decorated. Blandon, one or both of you is trained in religion, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Not me, no.
I am.
You are, okay. So you would immediately recognize symbolism of the Aedra Akatosh, one of the 9 divine, or one of the 8 divines here, at least. But there's something different about it. It seems like it's just off. Actually, give me a history check real quick. Or I guess, no, a religion check. Yeah, those are a thing. You're training religion.
Yeah.
5. Okay.
It's a nat one.
So you can't quite pick up on what's different about it, but it is absolutely symbolism of Akatosh, but it's not quite the same as what you've seen around before. So you can't quite put your finger on it right now, but
I only know like the old school Akatosh. I don't know about this new age stuff.
well, that's a fair point. That's interesting. No, I would say you do know. You do know what this is. So this is actually is older symbolism of Akatosh, and it is instead actually dedicated to a different form, a different kind of regional understanding of Akatosh named Alkosh. Basically just a different pseudonym. But slightly different, slightly different symbolism. There's a couple differences here and there, and Akatosh is actually the kind of understood in this region of the world, at least, like the new version, so to speak, here. Whereas Alkosh tends to be understood as an older version of Akatosh. That's more popular in other parts of the world. But yeah, that's what you would know currently.
And what is he like the god of Daedra of?
One and the same. He is the god, chief god and god of time.
Okay. And this appears to be like, just from what we've seen so far, this appears to be like their guard HQ, like town hall kind of thing. That's what we're gathering.
You're
here?
not sure. It looks like a temple, but from what they're saying, it seems like whoever runs the place is here.
Landon, I think this town might be run by religion. My weakness.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Samuel?
We should be on guard. I'm gonna slip my amulet, my arcane amulet away. Like put it under
Okay.
my armor. Usually it's out. I'm gonna take it and like put it around my neck and tuck it under my armor.
Gotcha. All right. And I will say one other thing. You know that the Alkosh variation originated, as far as people understand, with Tabaxi populations. So it kind of grew from there, and more people kind of caught on. But as you tuck that away, you all are brought in and just kind of wait there for a second as you hear shuffling from behind a door on the side. And after a couple moments, you can see an individual steps out. You can see about 5'8", not super tall, average height, a slight build, looks to be a male human of elderly age, getting up in their years, salt and pepper hair that avoids the center of his head, but connects to what appears to be a medium length beard. He's got a wide nose and dark eyes, and is wearing long brown robes cinched at the waist by a white thread. And you can see just kind of clasps his hands together, and just kind of takes a step, kind of just standing in front, or at the back of where the pews begin, and just kind of taking you all in for a moment.
I would have just like, while we were waiting for a second, I would warn Vlan and be like, if they're anything like the guy they're following, they're gonna be hard asses. And that's it. And just like right before he walks out.
Mm-hmm. And I will say, Zolag, having bit through his gag before, just without any warning, begins speaking. Just goes, "Good afternoon, Curato Vergonia. Allow me to introduce our distinguished guests. These are members of Perico Enterprise. I would assume they're here for the little problem. Oh, and don't mind the bindings. If we just had a little disagreement, I'm sure you could do something for him to make up for the trouble, right?" It just begins like chuckling, and you watch as, hearing that statement, you would catch this individual as he referred to as Curato Vergonia, and I will give you a spell check on that.
Yep. This is what you promised.
Oh, no.
I
No,
was
I
so
thought it was
close.
a flower.
Italian.
It's
I
Italian.
I just missed the freaking G. That was it. I did IA. I did VERGO, and I that was so close.
It's all good. All good.
Vergonia.
Uh-huh.
How did you get this? What?
My God. All right. This has become a mini game to see how many names y'all can spell right. You watch as he just kind of swallows and blinks for a second and just goes, let me check this. Yes. Just goes, "I am very sorry that you were, what exactly was the misunderstanding? I kind of ambushed him." And he just goes, "I am sorry you were accosted by this man. It seems
And killed our horses.
Were there any further injuries or theft involved?"
No, I believe we stopped them and they were apprehended before that could happen. But as you see, kind of gesturing to Cloak and what does Blandon have on? I forgot for Perico.
His armband.
Yeah, I'm just kind of gesturing to those. We're here on official Perico business to aid in the situation you're having here, Curato.
Yes, and we will be sure to get to those matters shortly. I am happy that you all were able to handle yourselves well, given the situation. That is good tidings for the job to come. Regardless, I hope you all are okay. Please
Do you
allow...
employ this gentleman?
What was that?
Do you employ this gentleman? Apologies for the interruption.
I do not.
Okay.
If
A
you
little
would...
confused about the situation. Please go ahead.
That is all right. I will take care of it for you. Allow us to take him into custody. We will see to it that he is taken care of. And that being said, is there anything that I can offer you as recompense for this incident? I would hate for us to start on the wrong foot when we have requested your services specifically.
I think I actually don't remember. I'm not trying to lie here. We lost one horse.
Yeah,
Plus
it
mine,
was
technically.
one horse.
We lost a bit more, but really we'll just be great if we could get like one horse for the ride back.
Done.
That's really, I think that's all. Yeah, not too much, I think.
We can absolutely take care of that. Yes. And
Much
we will
appreciated.
And he just kind of looks over to Otava as well, seemingly just noticing her, and just goes, just kind of like cocks his head towards the guards, and they just kind of shake their heads and begin to walk her back towards the door.
Yeah, just kind of rounded up all their little ringleaders, I guess. I don't know if you know, there was like another Tabaxi. He's dead. And then any other little minions are still out there. But I'm really confused because they were like, oh, just bring us in and they'll pay for anything we did wrong. But we were like, well, just give us your goods. And then they were like, no, they'll solve the problem for us. So I'm a little confused about the situation here.
Both of you make perception checks for me real quick.
Yeah.
Absolutely flabbergasted, confused, blown away. What is happening around here? Hey, for me, that's fantastic.
Okay.
13.
Blandon, I'm going to make this a message as well, just because Samuel did not see this.
We both rolled natural 14s, okay?
The difference in modifiers.
Huge difference.
Plus
Huge
4
difference.
versus -1.
Yeah.
Can I say, I think throughout all this, Oberon would be trying to mean mug the shit out of Zolag. Just absolutely staring him down with his 4 eagle
Oberon?
eyes. Yeah, Oberon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Does
You-
Blandon just see them like cut these people loose and kick them free out the back door? Was that what happens?
Actually, come to think of it, no. I think
No,
maybe too far.
I don't think a hawk is just gonna get away with just like flying off through a room, through a building.
No, I also don't know.
If that's what you were thinking.
No, I also didn't command him. In retrospect, I should have asked Oberon to keep an eye on Otava, but I think Kablo's just
Oh,
not
yeah.
locked in. She was completely flabbergasted by the performance, I think.
You got that message right, Ganesh?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what I'm referring to with that? I can clarify if I need to.
I think so.
I'll clarify just in case.
Okay.
Or yeah, go ahead if you're asking.
I think I forgot, but also I feel like Samuel probably would have forgotten too that we were totally prepped on the fact that this whole town was run by like,
The Curato.
yeah, like
Yeah,
You
Religious
Well,
mob. Religious mafia.
you didn't know that you didn't receive any info like that. You actually heard from Zolag on Ottawa that
That's right.
that there was the leader was named the Curato. I believe one of you had the knowledge that it was a religious title, and they said, "Oh, that's not a thing anymore." Not really. But
Yeah, that's right. It wasn't from Perico, it was just from the thieves.
okay, there we go.
Does feel very Godfather though.
Oh, who was that?
It was Daniel. Looked like a brief blip.
Hello?
Just Daniel.
You good?
You good?
Wait, somebody froze for a second.
Mm. And
Okay, does that make sense, Ganesh?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Okay. So you were saying, can you just repeat the last thing you said, Samuel?
I
think you were just
idea.
recounting what Zolag had said, right?
Yeah, that was just me trying to remember that, like, that it wasn't even Samuel talking. He was just kind of like, oh yeah, he did tell us that, like, like I knew that he had promised that he was like connected somehow with someone powerful, but still just confused, really. Just like, what is happening around here?
Yeah, I think it was the long and short of it that he promised the Curato would make up for what happened.
Yep.
He just kind of clears his throat and speaks up again. Just goes, I can understand your confusion. Without getting into the full spiel, there are steps necessary that need to be taken for the prosperity of Lucca and our inhabitants. And rest assured it's taken care of.
Okay. Strange answer, but I'll leave it to you.
I appreciate it. Shall we discuss the matter at hand?
Yeah, we have more of our team. I believe that they were meeting up with Perico members that you have here in town.
Yes, I remember what was her name? Cherry. It started with a CH or something like that.
We didn't get a chance to meet them. We were bringing the two troublemakers in, and perhaps we got ahead of ourselves in being introduced to you now.
No matter. Would you like to speak to your contact first, or would you like to bring your group here for a conversation?
A bit of both. Yeah, they had met her. Perhaps we could just go and grab the rest of the group and catch up to speed and be back in a moment, if that's okay.
By all means.
Thank you very much, sir.
Curato is fine.
Curato. I'll
Thank
give
you.
a bow.
Okay. He just kind of gives you a half nod. And you can watch as the two prisoners are being led to, looks to be a door at the back, that there's like a staircase that leads down towards the door, and they're being herded in that direction.
Oh, great. In case you didn't know, quick note: the large gentleman is a werebear of types. Transform.
Yes, I am aware.
Fair.
Okay, just wasn't sure if that was. Just trying to give a fair warning, you know.
I appreciate your candor.
Anytime. All right. Well, sorry. We will be right back. Apologies. Just bow
No.
again.
No apologies necessary. Thank you.
We'll head out.
And he's just smiling at you.
Yeah.
Not in like a creepy way. Just like okay, yeah.
Even if
Thanks.
he's not in a creepy way, Samuel will look at Blaine and be like, "That guy gives me the creeps."
It seems like it. Yeah, I've never seen you bow to anyone.
This is not. These are like religious zealots people. Like, even if they say they're not religious, they're religious. There's something going on here, and I don't like it.
All right.
I'm not sure exactly why we're here, but if it has anything to do with these people, it's not going to be good.
Do you think they're taking them for a confession?
Probably something like that.
All right.
I hope.
I don't
know.
I don't think it would work. If I'm being honest.
I'm really confused. They treat them very favorably for being known like criminals, and they just are like more than willing to pay for their misdeeds, and not necessarily like just pardon it completely, but kinda. I don't really know.
Well,
I'm confused.
He didn't seem happy about doing it. He was a bit tense.
Well, his explanation didn't really defend them very well. It was like he was saying, yeah, we know they ambush people and steal from them, but we just let it happen. And it's good for the town or something, but I don't know.
It's confusing.
Maybe I misunderstood. Let's catch up. I think we'll have a better time getting a good understanding of what's going on around here from the Perico people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, let's head back then.
So say, in the meantime, while that was going on, I'll say the rest of you find a table. Let's say maybe two that you have to pull together within the dancing hag, and begin your conversation with Chiara here. And I will say. Okay. She would just kind of sit down, grabs a drink, and just kind of like takes a sip before just kind of looking at you all and just going, all right, so how much do you all know already?
Well, we know there's a sinkhole inside of a temple. Is that right? Or I guess beneath a temple.
The temple is in the sinkhole, I think.
The temple is in the sinkhole.
It appears that a temple-like structure has been uncovered by the sinkhole, yes.
Oh, I see.
Yes. And I guess just to catch you up to speed with the timeline of things, from my knowledge that I was able to acquire from the townsfolk, the Luccanites, as they call themselves, people began disappearing about a little over a week ago. There were a group of 3 hunters that discovered the sinkhole shortly after, when they were sent out to investigate. And they are the ones who first mentioned that it seemed like some kind of temple structure, kind of ancient site of some sort, long buried. Their testimony cites that they saw a large sinkhole with strange gray coloration. They said it made them feel weird and heavy, and I have been to the site. I have confirmed it is a gray mutation, but I couldn't get close enough to take in too many details since the visit by the original group. The area surrounding the sinkhole has been covered in what appear to be giant webs. I had to be careful to avoid some of them on the outskirts, but I made it back safely. They were able to get a view inside of whatever this structure was. They said they stayed outside, but they got a glimpse inside, and the interior seemingly was also covered in these webs. They mentioned that they unfortunately saw a body that was enwrapped in these webs. Appeared to be a missing villager named Sophia. And she's like reading from a notebook right now. They say that they never saw anything that looked like the culprit. And they returned unscathed, surprisingly. But I was sent here immediately when we received notice, and I have been awaiting your arrival since. Are there any questions you have so far?
I mean, it's kind of unrelated, but just trying to get things right in my head with this conversation. About what time is it right now, would you say?
After the performance, I'd say it's about 1 p.m.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Willa would lead with asking if the drink is good, and if it is, ordering one of her own. And afterwards,
she just goes, yes, and it's strong as well. They call this one Bodak Brew.
Bodak.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Kubalo, you like it.
Yeah, I mean, I really can't say no when I'm like this, so I guess I'll order one. Oh, and how large of an area was webbed exactly? You said it was the area around the sinkhole, but
if I had to estimate, I would say from the site on seemingly a perimeter around it, about a half mile.
Jeez.
A lot of web.
Yes, it is very concerning. Which is why I'm happy that you are here, because that is above my pay grade.
What about the distance from the sinkhole to this temple?
The sinkhole is
a vertical drop?
It seems to be, yes. Like I said, I couldn't get close enough to see the details without endangering myself too much. But the hunters that saw it before the area was seemingly as covered in webs stated that the sinkhole led down into this
like a small tunnel.
this chamber.
Sure.
Essentially, yes. That is my understanding.
I completely missed that. Did she say how far it was?
How far what?
How far the sinkhole is from the town?
Oh, from the town? It is, I should say, about 5 miles.
Which direction?
Southeast, within Hells End Bog.
Southeast. When did who was performing?
She just kind of seems caught off guard for a second at the sudden change of subject. And I will say this whole time you would have seen the group just kind of like cleaning up, having a bit of a conversation amongst the band members, the three of them, and just kind of like packing up their things. And she just kind of taken off guard for a second, just goes, that is, as I have heard him announce himself, is, where did I put it? There it is. Sorry. Remington Martino. He appears to be I mean, for lack of a better term, a local celebrity.
How local? Specifically here in Lucca?
It seems that way, yes, as far as I can tell for the past couple of days. I've only seen... this is the second performance that I have been present for.
What kind of webs were they? Were they sticky? Did you get a feel?
I did, and I collected a sample, and she just kind of pulls it out from a pouch and just kind of attempts to lay it on the table. It takes a couple moments for her to unstick it and then like pull off a little bit. And you can see it is a sample of webbing. It looks like you can see that like several smaller strands that appear to have been folded into it to both reinforce it and make it like thicker. And it's about maybe like a 3-inch cutting of it.
Can I try and discern what type of thing would have spun this thread?
Sure. Make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana. I'll take it.
It's just a really big web spell.
Holy. Okay. It's a 27.
Holy shite. Goodness.
I read books.
Okay. With a 27, I will say at the very least, you immediately notice, which is very clear, this is not a normal size spider, given the thickness of the web. And with a 27, I will say you pick up on a bit of, I'll say with you growing up in the Feywild, you in particular are clued into a lot of the magics that aren't academic, the ones that just naturally occur within like creatures and different phenomenon that you've encountered.
I can't remember.
And you're
I can't remember if I told you, but I think I used magic spider thread to weave my spellbook. I don't know if that helps.
Well, if that's the case, even more so. I'll say you're picking up on like residual magical energy that is reinforcing this web in addition to its construction itself. So this definitely seems like it is not a mundane creature. And I mean, I'll say you've seen giant spiders before. That's a thing that happens in the Feywild. So your first guess is that's what it is. It's just some kind of giant spider. But you're not sure the specifics just yet.
Gotcha. It's just not like some weird other thing that wouldn't be a giant spider. This is certainly spiderweb.
As far as you can tell, yeah, appears to be spiderweb of a larger kind.
And it's naturally made, but magically infused. It's not like a spell made this.
Does not appear to be a spell that made this.
Okay. I guess I'll look at Maggie.
You're picking up some pheromones.
Yeah. I mean, those are kind of all the questions I was wondering. Is there anything else you three might have thought of? I mean, I'm not from this plane. I'm not sure what type of giant spiders you guys get, but that's probably what made this. Gaia, did your Monastery of Elements deal with any type of like weird giant insects?
No, not really.
Hmm. And the Lord and Lady?
Yes, he could.
What about the temple? Do you have any more information about the temple? Or does any local person know about the temple?
I unfortunately was not able to get close enough to. Oh, it's coming through your mic as well, I think.
Oh, sorry.
All good. Chiara speaks up just because I unfortunately wasn't able to get close enough to get eyes on the temple myself, but the townsfolk appear to believe it is an ancient temple of Alkosh, which is their regional version of Akatosh. So that is their belief. I cannot confirm nor deny that. And furthermore, as always, I do understand that you are newer members of the Enterprise, but I'm sure that you understand that the presence of the Gray Mutation and a sinkhole, and she kind of lowers her voice just a little bit, just goes, can lead to complications when it comes to the creatures that may inhabit this place. They may not be necessarily of our plane.
Right.
Right.
And I'll say, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, right.
Mhm.
Regarding that, this town, we're getting a strange vibe about, Lucca. We were, as we mentioned, we were accosted on the road on the way here, and the man leading them, Zolag, the big blue one you saw earlier, assured us with certainty that the Curato here would merely pay us back, and he would get off scot-free.
Yes, regarding this vibe, I have also picked up on it. I've been trying to ignore it a bit because, different places have their things. I've passed through here once before, I think, but I don't recall it being this bad. I think I have... actually, remind me, did you mention Zolag's name just now or no?
I think I may have said it.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool.
Yeah, I said the big blue guy, Zolag. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I will say she speaks up and goes, I have heard of this Zolag in passing. I guess today was my first time seeing him, as you seemingly captured him. But as far as I could tell, in speaking to some of the townsfolk, people here also do not understand the situation with him. It seems that he is maybe particularly favored, or people are not sure why he hasn't been locked up or executed yet, given his history. But from what I could tell, the Curato has been informing the public that it is a necessary evil to keep him around. Some kind of religious test, it seems. That's all that I could rummage up.
It's pretty odd.
Would I have recognized the name Alkosh earlier as a form of Akatosh? I would
say sure, yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm trained in religion, but just the fact that it's an old form for referring to him.
Well, actually, given its origin, I'll say no then, actually. Given its origin, no.
I think I guess I would ask, who is Alkosh? I'm pretty sure I know the names of the 9 divines. Well, everyone says 8 here, but...
That is true. Alkosh is just another pseudonym of Akatosh, originated with Tabaxi populations, clans in this part of the world. And it is not normally as popular among other species, but it has found popularity here and there.
Nico, Maggie, didn't one of you say that wasn't Curato supposed to be like a more defunct position? Like not really used before or recognized as like a proper leadership role?
No, I'll clarify. Sorry if there was confusion. It is like a recognized religious role, albeit an older one. But the info you got was that that's not really, that position supposedly lost religious meaning here.
Mm. So just another.
And that info you got from Zolag and Otava.
So that's just another trademark that the religion they're practicing here is really old.
The city's weird.
Not even city, more like a town, right?
Yeah.
This feels closer to the village I grew up in, honestly. That's not a
It was
compliment.
more like it was like Dreadport in a way, but like another side of the coin.
I think Dreadport felt like it had more stabbings going on, though. But let's not trash talk Lucca too bad. I mean, they have a mousefolk performing every.
You could have a wonderful singer.
Yeah.
I will say about this point in time, you can see the group of musicians kind of packing up and leaving out of another door.
Kuvalo, I can see you want to do something.
I was gonna look at
and
everyone else like sitting at the table, clearly itching to go after them and ask, but
Look at their signature. Come on.
We're on the job though, right? I mean,
well, we're waiting on Samuel and Blandon.
okay.
I'll say right about this time, they do walk up.
Shit.
And he watches the door begins to open, and you see Samuel and Blandon walking in, looking a little uncomfortable.
Surely we'll have time to ask about what's going on here later, right? I mean, even where I'm from, mousefolk aren't exactly common. There are fae that like to change their shape, and that's the closest I've gotten. But here, I doubt that. I doubt that man was a fairy. It didn't seem like a fairy song.
I will say as you're having this conversation. Oh yeah, you can continue conversing, but the seeming proprietor of the establishment just kind of walks over. You can see the older woman, graying hair, kind face. It just goes, anything else I can get for you all?
Oh right, how was that drink? The Bodak brew.
It's like this dark, thick beer, incredibly filling and strong as the hells. So you take like a couple sips and you're like, whoa. And go ahead and mark off 1 silver.
Are you folks closing up soon?
No, we've still got some time.
Oh, that's good.
Name's Alda, by the way. I don't think I mentioned yet. So.
Nice to meet you.
No, she won't say anything else, unless you all ask for anything.
Do they perform here often? Like when could we catch them next?
Well, Remington and his crew perform about twice a week, and there's no set schedule. He just kind of shows up when he wants to.
Does he always perform here?
Yes, this is a stage that was built specifically for him, actually.
Okay, I guess hopefully we'll stay long enough to ask about him. Blendon.
Get in line.
Samuel, Blendon. How'd everything go?
Oh, hello.
It was interesting.
There, something's rigged around here, for sure.
Did you talk with the Curato? Curato?
Yeah, we promised to meet back with him, I guess. Apologies, hello, my name is Samuel.
Samuel, nice to meet you. And you are looking towards you, Blandon.
My name is Blandon.
Well, does that...
We had promised to come back and collect everyone, and after we were done meeting with you, I suppose, head back over to get briefed by the Curato. I guess that's why we're here.
That's right.
Yes. Even though the rest of you have spoken with me, I do recommend meeting with the Curato before you take on the mission, just to confirm your arrival and receive any further guidance that he wishes to give. As it was him that sent the call.
Well, that reminds me. Oh wait, I shouldn't do that right in front of you, should I? No, right, that would be... Okay. Should we just go meet the Curato together then? Was there anything else? Glenn and Samuel, we'll catch you up when what we learned on the way there, I guess.
Works for me.
Works for me.
Maggie, Gaia, any last questions? I think we're probably set. Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay. Brenna, I think you're muted, but I lip read the okay. Yeah, I guess we'll all just follow Samuel and Blandon over to where the Curato is and try and catch them up on the way.
Okay. I'll say as you all stand up and begin to leave. Chiara just speaks up and goes, well, I wish you the best of luck. If you, I don't know, have any other questions for me that the Curato cannot answer, feel free. I will remain here for at least probably the next day before I return, as you all are taking on the mission from henceforth.
Oh yes. Thank you. Thank you for all your help and the information. Don't die, please.
I will try my best. I have a family to return to, so.
Wish us luck so that we don't die.
I did, but good luck, yes. I hope you don't perish.
Thanks.
It's literally the first thing she said.
So important she said it twice.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, y'all need the luck. It's okay. It's okay to ask. All right. So y'all heading straight back over?
Guess so, yeah.
Okay.
And Oberon will fly over from the shoulder, and Kabula will feed him on the walk, because he's been a reliable soldier.
He just goes, thank you very much. That is delicious.
It's old rations. There's no shot.
He's lying to save your feelings. Okay. So as you all head over there, I will say you emerge from the dancing hag, and Blandon and Samuel you would have seen prior, but the town now looks like an average town at like in the afternoon. Like people are walking around, working. There's the general kind of hustle and bustle after lunch. People kind of getting back to work. No longer a ghost town. And as you walk through, there are people kind of giving looks. Some people look hopeful at seeing you all, and others just kind of seem kind of like, who are these folks coming in here? And I'll say, wow, Gaia. I'll say, yeah, Gaia, you pick up on a bit of chatter as you walk through. Just some people being like, that's an awful lot of them. It's just other random remarks about y'all's appearance and who you are. But as you head in that direction, just a couple minutes before you also arrive at the Curato's place of work, it seems. And as you head up, you can see the same two guards are outside. And they just kind of look at you all, just kind of nod and just kind of immediately open the door. Just go, he's waiting inside.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And I will say, as you head in, two of the pews have been shifted slightly to allow you all a place to kind of sit. And he just kind of moves further in the aisle and allows, just kind of gestures for you all to come take a seat. And just goes, come, take a seat. Perico Enterprise agents. Is there a better name that I can use than that?
Temper's Tides.
Temper's Tides. That one rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Well, very good, very good. So, the matter at hand. I'm assuming you've gotten the long and short of it from your contact, but essentially we have a bit of a seemingly a pest problem and an expansion of the in-between that I have, well, frankly, we have not seen before, so it is rather concerning to see signs of this kind of corruption this far east. But I have been informed that you all are on the job and will take care of what's been afflicting our townsfolk. I will also mention that if you have not been informed, there is quite the possibility that we have uncovered, given this sinkhole has uncovered a bit of a legend of ours, an old temple to Alkosh that was lost many decades ago when an earlier version of Lucca was flooded and buried, which happens occasionally. I am interested, frankly, and the rest of us Lucanites as well, in what may lie hidden down there. So if I could request for you not only to look into this monster and take care of it, but to also do a bit of an investigation and to also be careful to maintain the safety of such a site. And do not worry. I do not just speak these words without providing support in this manner. I would ask that you bring along an escort, a guide, if you would, to just ensure that the sanctity and preservation of the temple. And he just kind of like gestures, and you can see coming out of the open door that the Curato came out of earlier. You can see what looks to be a Tabaxi gentleman. Looks to be even older than the Curato. He's got like faded black fur with gray stripes, droopy ears, deep blue eyes. He's got large goggles on that make his eyes seem twice as big. He's wearing like slightly better fitting cream colored robes and a leather breast wrap around his chest. You can see a satchel across the shoulder that is filled to the brim, much like Blandon's knapsack. And he just kind of walks out carrying like a walking stick, and just goes, "I am ready." And you can see the Curato just goes, "This is my longtime friend and historian. His name is Tails, and I trust that you will keep him safe."
This may be really dangerous territory. Are you sure?
I can take care of myself. Don't you worry.
All right.
But I would appreciate some help, yes.
Of course.
Yeah. But,
Does Tails look like he's wielding any kind of weapons at all?
there is not a single weapon on him, but he does have a holy symbol on his chest.
Okay, nice.
He's got a drip though.
He does got drip, yo. I'll say, and I didn't mention it before, but the Curato was also wearing a religious memorabilia on him as well. But he speaks up once more and just goes, "I hope that this is to your liking. Is this a workable situation?"
I've got no problem with it.
So long as
Ready?
you understand the risks, I mean, we're not planning on just running in there, breaking things, killing everything in sight, and leaving. I'm a scholar myself, so I wouldn't stand for it.
I trust that is the case. I just, this is my first time working with Perico Enterprise, and just a little bit of oversight, so to speak.
Can I do an insight check on the guy?
On the Curato?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just to see if he's being truthful or if he's like lying.
Okay. You're not sure. He seems earnest enough. Yeah, I guess with an 8 you're not quite sure. You're taking him at face value for right now. But
So he's just too nice, lovely to meet you, Tails. You just want him to keep an eye on us?
He's not keeping an eye on you. He's just keeping an eye on the temple and making sure it's not damaged or things don't go missing. Sticky fingers, those kinds of things. Yeah.
To be able to report back on our findings.
Yes, as I'm sure you would as well. But he's also very studied in the our religion, Alkosh, all of these religious symbols and different rites, and he will be able to recognize these kinds of things where you may not. And he is also could provide you a bit of a guidance through the bog as well.
That last part seems to be the most important, I would say. What do I know of, like, do I know anything of the relationships between the different gods and their followers?
In what way? What do you mean? Like good or bad?
Yeah. Are there any, like, bad blood between anybody? I guess, like, in particular, like Alkosh and my guy. I just totally blanked.
Arcane.
My brain just,
Arcane?
yes, thank you. Sorry.
Not that you know of, no.
Okay. We I would hate to put someone in danger.
Oh, I
don't know.
assure you, he's fully prepared. And you watch as Tails just kind of like smacks the satchel and adjusts his goggles and just goes, "I'm ready for anything."
Brandon's just grinning and nodding. But also, at the same time, is there any similarity between Tails and the Tabaxi we accidentally killed?
No, there's not.
They were brothers.
They were roommates, not.
They were
my God.
roommates.
What happened?
They were roommates.
You said this temple
Good.
is known in your town's history. Is there any meaningful piece of lore that you can share with us about it?
Are you speaking to just both of them?
Yeah.
I'll say the Curato just kind of gestures over to Tails, and he just goes, "Well, it was, as far as records show, it is supposed to be the original temple that was created to initiate the Alkosh, following of Alkosh, and
Wait, all the following of Alkosh started in that temple.
that is the legend, yes.
Do you think that's a credible story? Surely many places would have the first temple.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Other than that, it is just storied to be a magnificent construction, and it is said to house powerful artifacts.
Are you looking for anything specifically in the temple?
I think I will keep that to myself for now.
Okay.
But good looking out.
What are the odds that we are cursed the moment we step in the temple? Assuming we can.
Given my esteemed opinion and research, I would say 50%.
I mean, we do take those odds. It's maybe not smart of us to, but we do take those odds.
Uncommon, no.
I mean, curses are far more common than you think. They're everywhere.
I'll look worriedly at Samuel and Kuplo.
Are you serious?
I mean, where I come from, Samuel is right. Curses, I mean, yeah, one of the children I grew up with got cursed to he tried stealing from the kitchen. They caught him with a wheel of cheese, and from then on he stank. He absolutely stank of cheese. Anyone he touched ended up smelling the same. That was a nasty curse that went around.
I read that story not too long ago.
How old was the poor boy?
Oh,
And does he still have a cheese touch situation going on?
no.
Like,
He got rid of it pretty quickly. I mean, we grew up in the same orphanage. Everyone had a cheese touch at some point. No, yeah, we can't have been. We can't have been older than like 10.
God damn it.
But yeah, that was a fun curse. There are less fun curses, but that was a fun one. Okay, when should we leave? I mean, is there any help you can give us in preparing for this mission, or should we just leave post haste? Do you need to sign our writ of purpose? I think that's how we guarantee payment, yes?
Yes, let me see that document.
I can't remember. Did I have the writ of purpose, or did I give it to somebody
One
else?
of us has it. Maggie, maybe.
I think I had it.
I think Maggie's our document controller.
Mm.
Yeah, I have it. I'll hand it to him.
He just kind of takes it and just kind of reads it over. And as he gets near the end, his eyebrows just kind of raise a little bit and just goes,
Well, I must say, Perico Enterprise is a little more professional than I expected. Very well. Well, do I need to promise a reward in advance, or how does this work?
We just did a job in Akital. The Guardian General there, Caracas, did so. I suppose, given the unique circumstances, having some idea of how much you could pay us in advance would be nice.
Is there a number that would be more appreciated?
The higher the better.
Well, maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to bankrupt the town, Maggie.
Not saying
Yeah,
rub,
you know.
rub them. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you
Whatever you're-
accept goods and services as well?
How valuable?
What are y'all known for around here?
Goods and services.
We need some
Well-
horses.
Ooh,
That-
yes.
Is being taken care of, absolutely. I do not recommend taking them into the bog, however.
No.
Just upon our return. Yep, that's been discussed already.
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
Oh, could you?
Yeah, is there anything y'all are known for around here?
And before I forget,
Uh,
could you arrange for our horses to be taken care of while we're gone? But
yes, we can do that.
What does Lucca do? What are you known for?
Well, we mainly focus on agriculture, and there are a number of archaeological sites within the wetlands that we have been the authority on for some time, and uncovering some of the secrets there. That is where Tails here has been cutting his teeth for the last 50 years. And we are rather savvy with the peat that we harvest from the bog. We use that for things like heating and cooking, those kinds of day-to-day needs. Nothing extravagant. I think the most interesting thing here is the Hells End Bog itself and the dangers that lurk within. So, if you're interested in anything from there, we do have a number of hunters who could probably net you something from their collections. If that is of interest to any of you, I know that you, Kuvalo, as it said, you were a scholar. If you are interested in any trophies.
How
What
magical?
about like?
Oh yeah, Samuel.
I was just gonna say like maybe first dibs at anything super cool we find at the temple.
I cannot promise that, as it has very i- i- important meaning to us as followers of Al-Kosh. But anything outside of that, we can have a conversation, of course.
Do you deal in
Mm.
magical creatures? Magical, like, goods? Specifically from the Feywild? Shot in the dark.
I can't say I do. I've never been to this magical land.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean, that usually only happens in forests, and this is more swamp, yes? So, does that make sense? Oh, what are the odds you could have me speak with Zolag and the other one, Otab, the woman with him?
Make a persuasion check real quick.
Persuasion. That's a natty 2.
And that too. He just goes, given the situation as you described it to me, I don't understand why you would want to speak with them.
I'm gonna look uncomfortably at the rest of the group. This is perhaps more personal situation, but I was hoping to use them to get in contact with some less reputable sources of dealers in black market items. Can I try and read his reaction? How, like, in the know does he seem with Zolag's business? Or, like, how is he reacting to my frank admission that I want to get to the black market to get some good stuff?
Sure, make an insight check real quick.
I'm trying.
How does one reach the dark web?
Yeah, actually though. 18. Okay. Natty 18.
And you're just trying to gauge its reaction, you said?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
I guess. See if there's like any part of what I just said that like struck him, or if he seems unsurprised at my implication that Zolag seemed. I mean, Zolag did say like you should talk to the Curato, so I'm like trying to read what sort of he meant by that.
I'll say I know I reacted just now, but surprisingly, there isn't much of a reaction from him that you catch on to, which is a little disconcerting. But he just kind of blinks one time or a couple times and just goes, well, I think it is within my power to arrange an audience should that be one of your needs. Shall we apply it as part of the fee?
It's not something urgent, but yes, it would be appreciated. And could you ensure that they aren't grievously injured, harmed? I understand that it is obviously your position to adjudicate and determine the judgment, if any, but I made a vow and would feel I broke it if I didn't ask for that much.
I can assure you they will be intact. I do not want to hold you from your work, and I also do not wish to see more of our precious Lucanites go missing. So we can discuss more favors and arrangements later, if that is okay with you all.
Certainly. I think, yeah, I mean, time is of the essence, and, you know, I think we trust that you're good for fair payment of whatever kind.
Indeed. Let us
Is
say
there?
a base pay of at least 2,300 gold pieces.
Excellent.
Yep. That's what I meant by the highest, the better, the best.
It's a good starting point.
Very good.
Now, 10% of that is going to go to Perico Enterprise, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that. Don't worry about it. Are there any creatures you use for beast of burden in the bog?
There are. Give me one sec.
A donkey.
I mean, with that price tag, yeah, I guess at this point we should just figure out how to get to the temple. Or the sinkhole.
Donkey with really big feet. Giant ducks.
Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to find the thing that I want.
I haven't looked at Discord and placed your finger on the point. You should do it.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Oh, that's why. Da, 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 da. Yeah. This is why monster manuals and the like are very important.
I don't know the last time I watched that movie, but I can literally hear what's his face saying that line.
Which line?
Don't call me.
Oh, yeah.
Don't come by my house.
We're done.
We're done.
There it is. Okay. Yes, we make use of beasts known as Rothe. They are a thicker, basically sturdier version of a, essentially a cow, but they have been bred for use within the bog. I see your looks of confusion. Trust me, they're reliable.
Are they I don't know. Do they have like bigger hooves than horses, or
What was that?
do they have like bigger hooves than horses, or how are they?
Yes, their hooves are specifically engineered to be able to make their way through the bog without as much issue. You still don't want to get them submerged, but
Sure.
they should fare much better. Though they are a bit unwieldy if you are attempting to ride them as passenger beasts. They are much better as just beasts of burden to draw carts or the like, but you can give it a try.
I feel like this is where Samuel's gonna do it and then get lost.
Yeah, no, we're good. Do we need to rest? Kind of looking at the group before we go, or
That is a good point. Didn't we
we
just
were
fight
attacked
earlier
on the
today?
way here? Perhaps if we weren't attacked, time of the essence and all that, we would be ready to go. But
You look at him when you say that.
yeah.
He's not even paying attention. he's already in conversation with Tails.
I mean, did
I'm
any of
good either
you
way.
actually take damage? I don't think any of us seem to hurt. It's just
Think-
the resources, right?
Gaia did, maybe.
Gaia and the horses, I think, were the only victims
Yeah.
in that attack.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, I took some, but it was just my temporary hit points.
Should we just take an hour and... Oh, wait. Did I cast spells? Oh, I'm actually kind of drained on spells.
Yeah.
I'd be going in half-cocked.
Yeah.
No, we don't want that.
All
We
right.
kind of need you.
We'll take an hour.
We
Well,
can maybe take the
long-
afternoon to scout.
4 hours would be enough for me to long
Oh, that's a good
rest.
point.
I mean,
I would just need to meditate for 4 hours, and that would give me all my spell slots back. My circadian rhythm would be fucked, but
Yeah, it's gonna feel a little weird.
it's not really sleep anyway, so... Yeah, I guess, I feel like if those Rothe, what were they called? Rothe. If they're not really horse-like, like not something we should ride into the swamp, I guess in 4 hours we all meet up with this Tails figure and then head into the swamp. Follow his directions.
That works.
Should we try and find those
do you want-
hunters? Ask for directions to the sinkhole? Or should we just find Chiara?
That's
I think she had mentioned that way it was about 5 miles southeast.
Yes, yes.
That's correct.
I feel bad. I keep forgetting to duplicate and copy the writ of purpose we keep getting. I'm gonna run out of Francesco's handwriting sooner or later. I don't know what I'd use
Yes.
that for, though. I mean, at best, we could try and scam people out of money by doing, unofficial work for Perico Enterprise. That would just be kind of weird.
Are you saying this in the presence?
I'm fully saying all of this out loud.
Okay, cool.
Verbally
Great.
processing.
Awesome.
nice.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, we're kind of playing everything
That's-
by the rules, yes. So
We can at
Um,
least finish. We stick to the rules.
We're representing Perico Enterprise. Curato, could we get perhaps a few hours to rest?
He kind of thinks for a second. He just goes, if that will allow you to do your best work, then yes.
Better safe than sorry, but I suppose that would have us heading out shortly before sunset.
That is true.
it would be somewhat awkward, wouldn't it?
I was under the impression that you all were prepared for the situation at hand.
Yeah, we were, and then we were ambushed.
We spent half our
Oh.
preparations, so to speak, making sure we didn't die.
Yes, that is fair. That is fair.
Yeah, that set us back a bit, probably putting some of your villagers in danger further. Otherwise, we would be ready to go immediately.
Are you all afraid of the dark?
No problem here.
Yes.
I just my staff lights up because he's still just got the quarter staff as a walking staff.
Mhm.
Just turns into a light beam.
Nice. Very well.
No.
Was that a equivalent? Did you say yes?
Well, not deathly afraid, but there are scary things in the dark. I'm more afraid of them than the dark itself.
I think whatever is there is scary in the dark or the light.
Yes, but I'm blind and can't see in the dark. We should try and have sunlight on our side when we can.
I think I can solve that.
I mean, no offense. I just do not know much about Perico Enterprise.
Oh, well. Right, you said they don't usually come up this far. Which is why we're here. How like distracted has the Curato been? When I was talking earlier about the forgery situation, I was under the impression he was talking with Tails during that.
He still was.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure you were indeed saying that.
Oh yeah. I was trying to address the group while I figured he was distracted. Was it a hope?
Does the Curato seem as kind of like off-putting as he did when it was just Samuel and Blindman?
Correct me if I'm
Or
wrong. I think. Sorry. Repeat your question.
Yeah, does the Curato seem a bit more off-putting than or does he seem like he's more composed at this point?
Gotcha.
Is a better question.
I'll say. I mean, yeah, it's not hard to see. He seems more conversational and comfortable right now.
Okay.
Overall, yeah. But you also know. I mean, you brought in 2 prisoners, which is not as fun of a topic as this seems, as this is apparently. Although both are dealing with dire situations, but it seems this one is more light in the moment at the very least.
Okay. If no one has anything, I guess we should go. I should go get some rest, and then in 4 hours we head out.
Tails walks over and goes, "Indeed we should. Where are we off to, crew?"
Yeah, sure. Welcome. I guess I don't know what else is here other than the Dancing Hag. Is that a good place to go?
That's a wonderful place to stay the afternoon.
All right.
To the Dancing Hag.
All right. And Tails begins to march his way out with his walking stick in tow. And the Curato just doesn't say anything more, just watches you all leave.
Very farewell. Thank you.
Farewell.
Best of luck holding on to those prisoners.
So ominous.
I wish to see you return with great success.
Us as well. Just slowly back out.
Yeah.
How much is the weirdness between us and him, like us being weirded out by him, and how much of it is him actually being weird? I feel like
I think it's a little more on the side of y'all being weirded out just by his behavior. He's not
Praying.
He's not as visually creepy as you may be imagining, though totally valid if you want to do that. But just in reality, he seems like a normal person. Just the way he's acting and some of the decisions he's made are a little confusing. So
yeah.
But he doesn't seem overly like evil, nothing like that.
Outwardly, yeah.
Not outwardly, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, you are free to make any assumptions you would like to.
Fair.
Okay. So I'll say
as you all head over to the Dancing Hag to find a spot of rest before heading out, now's probably a good time to take a little break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Back in 10?
15? Yeah, let's do 25.
Alright.
Not 25 minutes, I mean 11:25, yeah.
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 Got you.
We got.
I started working on Miss Amonte's stitch.
Ooh.
It is large.
That whole thing is gonna be.
Not the whole thing. There's a lot of empty space in it. At least the fabric is this large.
Wow.
Mhm.
Dang.
Oh, let me show you something I got. I think it was out.
I wait
No.
with bated breath.
I knew it was here.
Oh, this is like. Oh, is this the drawing table that you were? Holy moly! The bowling bag, right?
Yeah.
I recognize those from. I mean, from movies. I don't think I've ever seen one in person.
Mm-hmm. I went on Wednesday, bought a new bowling ball.
Hmm.
Oof.
How convenient is that thing? I imagine it's gotta be like super special. It's just specifically to carry bowling balls and other
It
equipment.
is, yeah. It has sections for it.
Oh, and
So
shoes,
at
right?
least,
Aren't there like special shoes for
Yeah.
bowling too?
Mhm.
Hmm.
yeah. It's at least 30 pounds.
Sheesh, that's no joke. It's like 2 saxophones.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Kubla
But
was.
I am. Oh, what were you saying?
I feel like Kubla was itching to ask Blandon what his vibes are with this place, because he grew up in Verona, which was also sort of, I mean, not small town, but town vibes with also lots of religion, if I remember vaguely.
I mean, yeah, there was a presence. That's fair, to be honest. I know I have not thought about that at all.
Just warning you in advance that
Mhm.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get into that right now, because I'm wondering if we really should just like go over to the Dancing Hag. Kubla finds a bed to meditate on, and then
Mhm.
I don't know, everyone else just fucks around or takes watch while we get ready to go.
Yeah.
I just realized I feel bad. I derailed the we were gonna ask about magical beasts, but then I had to ask about Zolag.
Oh.
I don't know if this guy's like the best person to talk to about like this, but even in spring, I feel like Kubla wouldn't miss the opportunity. Also, she just drank a whole Bodak brew,
Mm-hmm.
so well, slowly drank. I imagine she was drinking it over the course of that conversation, but still, if that was heavy stuff, then
Yeah. I mean, if you're still drinking a bottle of Everclear over an hour, it's still a bottle of Everclear.
yeah, exactly. Or I guess this would be like Four Loko, right? A dark, thick beer, strong as the hells.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna end up fucked up, hanging upside down in the bathroom or something?
Yeah.
Is this something about a Four Loco?
Mm-hmm.
I was just comparing the Bodak brew that Kulo drank to.
That drink you had. Nice.
How's the new place, Daniel?
It's good. It's good. Yeah, it's pretty cozy. I'm like almost done fully moving.
Mhm.
But at the moment, I'm in the old apartment. 'Cause I don't have internet yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
No, it's good.
Quick anecdote about the internet. I mentioned how we're stuck with Xfinity for now. But we keep like begging Fidium Fiber to come like route their cables to our house, but they still haven't fucking done anything. Earlier this week, they finally came with the cables, and it turns out the group that helped bring the cables came all the way from Illinois, which is insane.
God.
They gotta be
Whoa.
hella short staffed for that to happen.
Oh. What the music?
I'm here.
Hey, yo.
Incredible soldier from underground. See how easy they all fall down. Digging through the core to see the light. Let's get out of here, babe. That's the way to survive. Y'all top off the head.
Guys, my class schedule came out. I'm only going to be teaching 4 classes this year.
Yo.
Excited. And 3 of them are the like tap classes, so, like the upper like AP classes. So I'm only gonna have 1 on-level class.
It's gotta be great news.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic news. Especially because that was what I was originally told my schedule should end up being. But you never know until the schedule is made. Because one year I was told that I would have that schedule, and then I didn't. Like, it got totally scrapped because of scheduling, like the master schedule and stuff. So this year, I was like, okay, you guys, you keep telling me that. I won't count my ducks until everything is settled. They told me.
I won't complain about this too long, but I got a new student, and oh my god. I send them an email, and they send an entirely separate email. They don't reply to it.
No.
I-
This
No.
happened for 3 sessions, and I kept telling them, like, reply to the email, please.
Why?
Took so long for him to figure it out.
Oh, poor kid.
I mean, it took him 15 minutes to figure out how to turn his microphone on.
Yes.
How old is this kid?
High school.
Like, hey man, as long as I'm getting paid by the hour.
Yeah, I mean, normally I would have extended the session by 15 minutes, but at that point I was like, I'm calling it at our original time. I'm not dealing with this.
That's funny.
My favorite email from a student is this one, and I have it saved because it makes me giggle. What is the Sam Houston assignment secession thingy? Am I able to do it? I don't have a 0. Please, 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 please. I haven't done it, or I didn't turn it in. I don't remember. And I said the Sam Houston secession was about Sam Houston's beliefs on secession, and I attached like the links to the assignment. And she goes, okay, but like, what do? I have a 0 is what I mean, because I don't remember what assignment that is. And I want to know if I can still do it. And then she said, that sounded very unprofessional. My apologies.
It's okay, but like.
Oh my god.
That's such an incredible
And
closer.
that-
Yeah,
and
it sounds like
that-
her mom or somebody like read it and was like, "You can't send that to your teacher."
No,
That's funny.
she sent it to me during, it had to be during kindergarten, but she sent me the like, okay, but like, what do I do kind of thing. And then she sent the unprofessional one like a minute later. Like, It's my favorite
Aw,
email.
Sweetheart.
Shooting straight
That's
from the hip.
hilarious.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's like teaching 12-year-olds.
There you go.
But yeah, Ganesh, your email story made me think of this one because I was like, I've had a student like that before.
Incredible. Incredible.
Oh, wait, I told Mason and Rose about this yesterday. But I was at the library and I was at the stitching circle I go to, and this one of the regulars there has a flip phone because I mean she's retired, she doesn't want a smartphone. And then there were these 3 boys there. One of them comes up to the lady with the flip phone, and he's just asking me a bunch of questions. And I kid you not, he literally asked me, do you have games on your phone?"
No way.
And I heard that, and I was just doing my best not to laugh.
Absolutely diabolical.
When you first said the story, I couldn't glean if this was, like you said, an older lady just retired, or if this was. I feel like, aren't flip phones having a comeback? Like there are lots of people
Dumb.
intentionally
A little
seeking
bit.
them.
A little bit. There's also something called a dumb phone or like a light phone. That's been a real hit with my 12-year-olds for like their parents and stuff to get to them because they can't do anything on it, but they can still like text, but they don't have any social media. That or Apple Watches, and they just put data on the Apple Watches themselves, and so it's like a phone, but not.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's my favorite one is the Apple Watches because then you can track your kid with it too.
Right.
And with 12-year-olds, they need to be tracked. I'm a big proponent of every hour, every minute. You just check in on your kid whenever you feel like it, because 9 times out of 10 they're up to no good.
Oh geez, we're giving Mason too much time to prep the spider ambush.
I'm chilling, yo. I'm chilling.
Are we all good?
I think so.
Good to go?
We've taken so long, the spider's gonna come to the dancing hag.
Dancing spider.
Yeah,
Is that what you want? Because I can change my encounter and just have, you all get massacred.
That's okay.
Kula ends her 4-hour nap, waking up completely wrapped in cobwebs. Not cobwebs, just webs.
Meteor falls. Party is dead.
Yeah, you're actually already doll played. Okay. Spider food.
Or being kept alive by Kit Party 3.
So I will say, Monsa and I can't play for too much longer because we got to get up early tomorrow. But we'll see how much we can play.
Yeah. All good.
I'm here. I'm good.
Is it because you touched the point on the Discord chat?
Well, I haven't even looked at it yet. I don't even know what is going on. I'm not doing that. I'm looking away. I'm alt tabbing.
I'm turning my computer off.
Yeah. I'm
Mason,
unplugging
do you
my
have
Ethernet.
Words and look at all of the chat, or do you just tend to ignore all of it?
I ignore all of it until afterward, and then after the session, I laugh my ass off for at all the memes. But if I did that during the session, y'all would ask me a question. I'd be like, "Huh? What? Sorry, what?"
I feel like some of the fun of it too is going back and looking at it and being like, okay, when do I think this moment was?
Exactly. Yes.
Like,
It's a puzzle.
That's what we have to do with the Ravnica campaign. Just look at the memes to understand what's happening.
That is our notes.
Yep. I need to send more of it.
We're complete.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, that's why y'all always. I don't know. I mean, Discord now has notifications for like when you react to messages, but that's why y'all always see me like react to them like a day later because I'm like looking through and be like, oh, that was funny. But yeah. All right. So if we're all good to go, you all follow or / travel with Tails back to the Dancing Hag.
Is his name literally spelled like the Sonic character, or is it Talez?
Oh, don't.
There's a spell check for you.
Oh my god, did I misspell it? No, I misspelled it!
Oh man,
I'm 0 for 2 this
I
session.
gotcha.
This is bad.
I gotcha.
Wait, how do you spell Alkosh? This is my only hope at redemption.
I got you.
Like all the
Please,
tragedy.
please.
posts.
There it is.
You
There it is.
Fuck. I even messed that up. I thought there'd be a hyphen in the middle.
Oh no. That's so funny.
I gotta retire from taking notes.
No, please don't.
Just use GIFs.
Yeah, no. I'm not a super big fan of using the apostrophe unless I think it's absolutely necessary. Unless I think it'll really add to the name.
I don't know. I feel like ancient god, ancient name for prime deity. I felt like there was a chance
Fair enough.
hyphenated
Fair enough.
Alkosh, you know?
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't come up with it. So.
All good, all good. Okay, I'm distracting us. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, cool. So, you all head on back to the Dancing Hag for a bit of rest. It's much as you left it. There aren't many people left in here. Just a couple stragglers, maybe slacking off after lunch. And Alda, the owner there. And I will say you can also see you can see there's at least one other member of wait staff that's kind of going back and forth between the one or two tables in here currently. But yes, what would you all like to do?
Well, do we want to get a couple of rooms or just one for y'all? Gaia, do you also want to take a rest?
Yeah, I'll take a rest.
As well, right?
I guess if we're gonna be heading out right after, maybe just one room for now?
That should work.
Okay. Is that alright with you, Inkeep? Alda? One room?
Yeah, that'll be 5 silver pieces, please.
I will pay 6.
Well, thank you kindly. Not going to get you anything special, though. I hope you understand.
Just policy. Okay, yeah, I guess we should just go. I'm sorry. Does this the singer Remington, does he stay here? Does he stay somewhere else? You said he performs here, but
He does.
he does stay here, or he?
He performs here, yes.
But you should not tell me because I would be intruding on his privacy.
You answered your own question.
Okay.
I'm sure you understand how many times that question has been asked.
It's just, well, I mean, there's some chance that I die before I get to meet him again. But
He's not hard to find. Just follow the singing.
okay. Yeah, thank you, Alda. And I guess we'll turn him. Head for the room, I guess.
Yeah. And then I said the price, right? 5 silver?
Yeah, 5 silver.
Cool. Awesome.
While we're just taking like a long, short rest for the rest of us, can I get some drinks?
Yeah. What would you like? You going back down? Or I guess you're staying down there? Alda informs you that there are 2, other than like your run-of-the-mill wine and ale and kind of standard beer, there are 2 special drinks that they serve here. One is the Bodak brew that
Kuvalo had before, and the other is an amber ale that they serve. That's slightly more expensive. It's
The Bodak brew for me sounds great.
one Bodak brew, 1 silver piece, please.
Done.
And she hands you over a mug. It's and once again, it's like this dark, brackish, thick liquid, thick beer. And it doesn't actually taste all that great, but it very filling, very strong.
You know, we're gonna be here for at least 4 hours. Let me just open a tab and I'll hand her a gold.
Oh damn, okay. She just, as you do so, she just kind of looks at you for a moment, just goes, should you really be drinking so heavily on the job?
We're not on the job yet.
Fair enough. And just turns around.
Amazing. No problem.
Right? Yeah, just, all right, you gonna give me money? Sure, I'm not gonna question it.
I will pace myself, but I have approximately 10 Bodak brews.
Oh my
Next
god,
4 hours.
give me a constitution
What do you mean
saving throw.
yourself and have 10?
Wait, are you immune or can you just cure it?
No, I'm just gonna drink it. I was doing it.
No, I mean, but you're not immune to poison, are you?
No, not yet.
Okay, cool.
Just
So
to
yeah, give me a
clarify,
constitution saving.
Mason, earlier we estimated that drinking a Bodak brew would be like drinking a Four Loko. Is that like close?
It's bad. it's real bad.
It's okay. I rolled a 19.
19? Okay. Well, the nights drinking 10 of them though. I think the DC's 20 for that, honestly. That's
fair.
a lot.
That's fair.
So you're feeling it. You're feeling it.
Heck yeah.
That is a healthy serving.
Slamming them. Gotta get my 1 gold's worth, you know?
Yeah, don't blame me.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
go for it. I will say she's like slightly grinning at you, despite herself, just like in the corner, just raising her eyebrows, and she's enjoying the show apparently. Just be like,
Don't worry, I've got neat tricks in my back pocket.
she's essentially being like, look at this whack job. Like, who did they hire?
I'll get a short rest in.
Okay.
Is anyone watching our room while Gaia and I have this meditation session, or
I'll watch for the at least for my short rest times.
Like upstairs, do you mean, or just kind of generally?
either? I was just wondering. I don't think Kula would
probably
press it,
be-
but also just wondering, like, how many people are getting sloshed with Samuel? Was more the question.
Oh, I'm not getting lost. I'm just kind of watching. Nico's actually tinkering with his armor, and he would like to switch it from the Dreadnought feature to the Infiltrator feature.
Okay.
And do that on a short rest.
And then there you go.
So I'll just huddle in a corner and just be sipping on some water or something. And go away.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
After the short rest, would I be able to go find the Curato again?
Sure, yeah, you can make your way over there.
Okay. Shouldn't be too long. I'll just roll for short rest real fast.
Okay. Yeah, anyone else who would like to, go ahead and roll hit dice if you need them. Okay. Are you letting anyone know that you're heading back in that direction?
Oh, just if I see Samuel getting drinking, I'll just tell Maggie or Nico to Keep watch.
Do.
Alright.
Be careful.
Thank you. I will. I won't be gone too long. Maybe 30, 30 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. I will say you head on over there. Takes just a couple minutes to walk over. And since you were, well, you took a short rest first, but you were still just there an hour ago. You can see the same two guards out there are still chilling. Looks like they're playing sticks.
You mean ears?
What'd you say?
You mean ears?
Oh, would you say ears?
Yeah.
That's what
Sure,
Tess
yeah.
called it.
Yeah.
We don't play ears around here.
Yeah. Something like that. Some kind of game. They don't need pieces to play while they're standing there. But they both just kind of look in your direction. And a woman that didn't speak up before just kind of goes, "Did you have more questions?"
Yes, I did.
All right. Just you?
Just me. Yes.
All right. And they just open the door for you.
All right.
And she just goes, "I think he's in his office. If you want to knock, you can go for it."
I'll knock on the door once I get there.
Okay. And one of them does step in just to keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
Say you hear just a bit of muffled motion and a couple footsteps. And you can see there is a peephole on the door. And you see like a bit of shadow underneath the door of like someone walking up. And you assume he's kind of looking through. And then you hear 4 different locks being undone before the door opens slightly. And you can see he is backlit a little bit by lantern light. Just goes, "Hello."
Hello, Mr. Curato. I hope I'm not intruding on anything, but I was wondering if I could ask Solog a question.
Say that again. What'd you say?
I was wondering if I could ask Zolog a question.
You mean right now?
Yeah, if he's available. It's not about the black market or anything.
If you wouldn't mind, could you let me know what question you have for him?
I just wanted to know if Bueno will get a little nervous,
Mm-hmm.
I want I wanted to know if Zolag actually feels like he's wanted around here.
What do you mean by wanted?
I've seen the way people look at him. They don't. They fear him. They don't. But that's not what people need, right? They don't need to fear someone like that, or well, someone doesn't want to be feared like that all the time, right?
He opens the door a little wider and just puts a hand on your shoulder, and just goes, "Look, I can see that you're dealing with a lot. You're rather young for this line of work. Are you doing okay?"
Somewhat, yeah.
You didn't get forced into this, did you?
No, I didn't.
He seems to like read you for a second. Just goes, "Okay. Look, Blandon it was, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I fear you're putting thought to things that you don't need to. You understand what I'm saying?"
I think so.
How about you focus on your job and I'll focus on mine.
Oh, all right. Well, if you don't mind, can you ask aloud that question?
I can do that for you, yes.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, that was it.
Very well. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and
Mhm.
take care of yourself out there. I would hate to see something happen to a bright young boy such as yourself.
All right. Thank you, sir.
He just kind of nods and smiles and just begins to close the door unless you say anything else.
No, I'll just kind of stand there for a little bit. And then just take a few deep breaths. And then just walk back towards the dancing hag.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay. And I didn't account for Tails before when y'all went to the dancing hag. He's definitely tried to come into the room with you all to like hang out. So
The
up
room
to you if
being-
you let him.
I was imagining literally we buy the room, guy and I walk in, immediately like sit cross-legged on the floor or the mattress and just start meditating.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
retconning, he tries to walk in there, like he sees you all sit down and he's like, oh, meditation. Just kind of walks in.
Is guy off put by this? Just out of curiosity.
Oh wait, what was that?
I hope it's just me, but I don't think I can hear Malta at all.
I cannot either.
They can't hear you, babe. I don't know if your mic is malfunctioning or
Because Discord says she's not muted or anything.
yeah.
Mhm.
Check your input output real quick.
Because it occurs to me that I feel like Gaia and Kugla would have very different experiences of what meditation means, considering Gaia was raised in a monastery.
It's true. You got it. Do you want me to come over there? You check the input output settings? Maybe unplug and replug. I don't know. Or you can just come over here.
A good turn on, turn off moment.
Yeah, I mean,
That happens every time. I'm like, Adam, my second monitor's not working. He's like, did you turn it on, turn it off? And I'm like, yes. That was the first thing I did.
Uh-huh.
Have you tried our tried and true method? Power cycle.
When I tell my students that, I'm like, just turn it on, turn it off. And they look at me like, really? And I'm like, I am not the IT person. I don't know what to tell you.
It
go to
works
the
most
IT
of the time.
If you go to the IT person, what's the first thing they're gonna say anyway?
Yeah,
Turn it
exactly.
on, turn it off.
If you've done that and it still isn't resolved, then it's worth their while.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Tails walks in there, and are y'all. I'll say this is when you're first getting to the room, so we're kind of jumping back a little bit, but you all kind of like get ready to start meditating. He like gets on the ground, like looking at you both. It's just like getting ready to do it with you.
I'll tell Mushi to keep an eye on him until we complete the mission.
Okay.
And I find this man annoying.
Okay, cool. Okay, so Mushi Mushi comes out, and Tails clocks and just goes, "Is the raccoon gonna meditate with us?"
Yes.
Fantastic.
If Gaia doesn't seem off put, I think Kula will just go along with it.
Okay.
He just goes, is there any kind of ritual or chant that you all employ when you're meditating? There are different practices depending on what religion or what we're doing here. Is there a goal for your meditation today?
Yes. To heal. So close your eyes and don't talk for 4 hours.
He just
Kula has to fight off the
man.
biggest Rick in the world and just like nod solemnly.
I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep.
Mind you, still goggles on, like ready, just still on his face.
He's a damn Digimon protagonist. What's it
I was
called?
gonna say earlier, but Digimon protagonist like 60 years later. He's an old Tabaxi, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna
He's
ask,
elderly.
how many Tabaxi are in this town? Because if this is where like Alkosh worship started, and it was mainly Tabaxi.
There's a lot.
A lot, okay.
You've seen a good amount of Tabaxi here.
Would it be like mostly Tabaxi tied with humans and then a smattering of other people?
I'd say at least 50%, 50% Tabaxi. And then I'd say the next highest might be human, but closely followed by like gnome and halfling and dwarf, all those kinds of things.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, just wondering. Yeah, I don't...
And one mouse folk.
Right. No, yeah, I think Kula will just nod to Gaia, still fighting off that smirk, and then just long rest, get to it so we can get going.
One mouse folk surrounded by a bunch of cat folk.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, actually.
that's a half of a problem.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, maybe if he wasn't so good at singing, this might have gone a little differently. All right. Anyone else doing anything specific?
Just drinking away.
Just thinking once I get back from the Curato.
Yeah, so I'll say Kuvalo and Gaia, your rest comes to a close without issue. Depending on how focused you were, you might have heard a couple sounds of shuffling here and there, and like a cough and a fart every once in a while.
Oh my god. My man Tails.
But other than that, you're good to go.
I like to imagine for this specific trance, Kulo is thinking back on the cheese touch incident.
Yeah. Nice.
I love that that's now like a thing.
Oh man.
I didn't get the Ratatouille thing for a while, and I was blinking so hard.
So, as you all finish, like I said, finish your rest and everyone's ready to go, what are the next steps?
I think we're
You look over at Tails, and you see him kind of like slumped over a little bit, and you hear a little.
just halfway through a regular long rest.
Yup.
In the deepest sleep right now.
Oh.
Fine.
Should we leave him here?
Yeah, I don't really want to wake him up.
Yeah, that'd be rude.
You watch as he twitches and just goes.
They wouldn't leave me.
Should we just go in the morning?
Kulo's gonna shush everyone. She's gonna pull out her arcane quill. She's
Oh
going
my
to
God.
tickle his nose.
What a spring thing to do.
Is this really better than just waking him up?
Yes.
You tickle his nose a little bit, and you just kind of go. He's moving his nose, and it's a big cat nose, right? So
Yeah.
Just kind of moves it around a little bit. The ears like perk up just slightly bit from their like droopy
Kind of
position.
adorable.
It's an act. Historians are clever.
Just like sticks his tongue out slightly.
If he sticks his tongue out, Kulo's immediately going to draw a dick on his tongue.
Oh no!
This is magic ink. It's magic and can write on any surface, I think.
Oh, is that really necessary?
Yes, to me it is.
Make a sleight of hand check for me.
This is gonna go great.
You say.
Oh my god, natural 20.
Holy
22.
No way. There's no way. Okay. Yeah, you do it. He doesn't notice.
Kulo immediately fist pumps and then like nudges his shoulder to wake him.
Are we out in the bog? Who are you? I got you. I got you. Just begin standing up.
I
Like him and Sam will get along.
Well, I think we're ready to head out.
So am I. Let us disembark.
should we do you know the way to the sinkhole, or should we fetch one of the hunters or Chiara to guide us?
Just looks around for a second. And just goes, I didn't think about that part.
This guy.
Yeah, this is gonna go great.
I was
Senile.
He just goes,
It's the goggles that cutting off his circulation.
definitely, yeah, I was under the impression from the Curato that you were the
Spark?
guy.
The guy.
You were the guy.
I'm laughing way too hard.
The guide guy.
He just goes, I assure you, I am the guy. I am him, so to speak. God damn.
Are you?
I can't even take myself seriously. He just goes, well, we can just follow the webs, right?
I thought you knew like the best way through the bog to the temple.
Also,
I know the best ways through the bog. I haven't been to this sinkhole that we're speaking of. So
the
I
webs
can get you
are
the right path towards there.
the webs are half a mile around the sinkhole, and we know some people managed to get up close to them, so they could guide us to.
Maggie's gonna lean into Nico and go, I don't think this guy knows what he's talking about.
Definitely. Could you send Oberon to perhaps scout ahead of us as well?
Oberon is an eagle, and this is a swamp, and I think there's a pretty good chance that creatures in this swamp will eat an eagle like him.
Hmm. That's fair.
Especially if there's large webs.
If we
What do you mean? Oh no! I'll wait.
if we could see the webs from the canopies above, maybe I could just direct him to fly overhead, but I really doubt that would be the case, considering most spiders, even the giant ones, like laying them closer to the ground.
There are spiders.
Oh, right. Yeah, we kind of glossed over that earlier, but yeah, giant spiders.
he'll get clammy a little bit. Shake his.
Oh
Shake
no,
his hand.
Brandon, are you scared of spiders?
I'm not scared of.
Blendon, honestly,
You sure?
is giant spiders. I completely understand. They're not very nice. I've had to milk them a few times, and they're really they
Tails immediately speaks up and goes, "Tell me, how was that process?"
they were trying to hypnotize me the entire time, and it was really annoying. It took, I think, almost a month just to collect what I needed to make my spellbook. It was really
You
annoying.
mean that in a sexual way?
What?
Dude.
Even Cool is dumbfounded.
Cool, how did you make your spell look?
Oh shit!
Okay, I didn't want to get into this.
Oh no!
When I said milk the spider, I meant procure web from them. Straight from their, web points. I'm so flustered I can't remember the term. I made my spellbook over, like, a decade. It took a lot of work. I made it by hand.
You. No, never mind.
I'm old enough to not have to answer that question, young lady. Okay. It wasn't sexual. It was very difficult. It took a lot of time. It was really annoying. They were trying to hypnotize me the entire time. Should we get Chiara or one of the hunters? Let's.
He's gonna lean over to Luca and go, "Why would making a spell book ever be sexual? I'm so confused."
Oh man. That's not even what I meant, but so much better.
What do you mean? That's not what you meant. How else could that?
He was referring to the hypnosis. Like, were they trying to seduce you?
No, the hypnosis. They were trying to put me to sleep. Not in a sexual way. They're dream spiders. They weave dreams. They weave nightmares. They entrap your soul and suck on your body as you sleep. It's not.
And that's not
Sexual.
Maybe it is for some people, but that's not. Like, there's a whole fey pocket just full of these damn spiders, and it was really annoying.
I'm being possessed by Laura Bailey right now. I'm so sorry.
It was not sexy hypnosis. It was nightmare hypnosis, where they put you to sleep forever. Okay.
Oh man.
Look, I'm having fun and all, but shouldn't we get going?
Tails just goes, "No, yes, of course, I understand." Inappropriate question. I'll be sure to be better.
No, please, by all means, ask your inappropriate questions. That was excellent. Actually, you should not ask those questions if I'm blue. When I'm green like this, green means you're good. Good for jokes. Blue means don't make jokes.
Green means go. Good.
Okay. Did Chiara tell us where she'd be?
Nope.
Well, I don't think she was planning on coming with us.
Even if she didn't come, we could get her to, like, draw a map? I don't know. I'm just spitballing, but it'd be nice to have some sort of direction. I understand the hunters not wanting to go.
She has been. Yep. I think perhaps double checking with her. I mean, we met her in here, right?
Should we just ask?
I'll say real quick, for sake of brevity, I'll say you run into her in the hallway.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. She says, "That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Do you have a map on you?"
We do.
Not of this area, but of Valenta, yes.
A Valenta should work. close enough scale, you should be able to make your way. She just takes out a quill and just draws a big old circle where it is. And I will place that on your map now.
I will say, Landon would probably sit down, just hearing giant spiders.
Dude, okay, I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever laughed that hard during a D&D session. That was hilarious. Oh my god.
That was like the who's on first bit. Complete misunderstanding of every possible
Absolutely
explanation.
Okay, I will make it white so you can see it. So that's the approximate location.
Put us on the map.
Oh, my bad. I need to do that. You're right. Thank you.
Oh, good.
So I'll shift ping. Right there.
Oh, there's a little valley right there. Or we could just follow the river.
Yes, oh great guide of the bog, Tails. How would you best get to that point? Follow the river, or perhaps around the mountain there, the hill?
Well, you definitely don't want to follow the river. I'll tell you that much.
Well, don't do that.
Too many creepy crawlies. Don't want to deal with. Although we'll have to deal with them regardless, because the whole place is filled with water. But anyway, I would... Well, frankly, if we come from a more northern direction around the eastern side of what's the name of that hill again? It doesn't matter. If we come from around the eastern side of the hill at the north, we can cut through less of the swamp and get right to business.
Perfect.
Seems favorable.
We will have to pass by a particular oddity, but it should be all right.
That sounds lovely.
Good oddity or bad oddity?
That depends on your interest. But safe, I assure you. Mostly. Most of the time it's safe. Probably.
I'm sure we're fine.
In my bag. Would you like to see?
Yeah.
And he opens his satchel. You can see there are just scattered pieces of parchment, several books. There are like 3 daggers in there. There's several quills. There is bandages, like an entire med kit in there. There are little beakers inside that are filled with different colored pieces of liquid. There are 2 magnifying glasses. There's binoculars in there. Just all kinds of stuff. There's like a folded over piece of like looks to be burlap. It might be a tent. There's all the materials needed to start a fire. There's an unlit lantern that's kind of hanging on the outside of that. Just all manner of things. It seems like he's ready for whatever he needs.
He is really ready to go.
Well, shall we?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring my horse with us.
Your spooky horse, Marty?
Yeah. If he has trouble in the bog, I can probably fix that.
Turn him to fog. He has trouble in the bog.
Yeah.
Should I be talking less? I'm sorry. I kind of can't help myself when it's spring.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
No, it takes man off the spiders, please.
If
Yeah, it's a change of pace. Wonderful.
If it makes you feel any better, Blandon, we are going to kill those spiders, so you get to take your fears out on them, and maybe that'll help.
I said I'm not afraid of him. And he's still shaking his hand.
Of course, I'm sorry for misinterpreting.
Smack him with fire. No problem.
I will say, as you all are heading out, beginning of the journey, Tails just speak up once more and just goes, I will mention one more thing before we head out. It would be most auspicious of us and important to procure walking sticks.
For the bog.
Yes, for the bog. It provides a third point of contact to ensure that you do not immediately sink into the peat and mush.
I'll be back.
I think I'm covered.
Yeah. Would my hoopak work?
Yeah, your hoopak would work.
Okay.
Oh wait, does that have a spike on the bottom?
Yeah, it does.
Might not be as effective, but
Okay, I'll probably just get a quarterstaff.
you could use it that way if you want them. But yeah.
Do you have a staff guy, Tails?
Yeah, he's got a walking stick with him. He's had it the whole time.
A staff guy, a staff merchant, similar to buy.
Oh, gotcha. He goes, well, normally we just gather them from the trees around.
Is there a way we could shortcut this process by finding somebody who's done that and then pay them for those sticks?
You know, if I didn't know any better, I would think you were trying to sell me on a business venture.
I'm just surprised that this. I'm
There's not a
hoping
stick
somebody
merchant.
is in this business because I don't want to have to go climbing trees.
Is there like a lost and found for sticks?
I mean, the hunters use them all the time.
Communal sticks.
They're not hard to find. There's sticks all over the place.
I think we just find one in the wilderness.
That's what I meant. When we're at the edge of the bog, we can collect.
It's more special. It's like you found the right one for you.
Yeah, so some of them look like swords.
Okay, let's do it the old-fashioned way then.
Trying to find that meme again.
Yep. All right. So I'll say, before long, you all travel across. It takes like an hour and a half or so as you move your way. Oh God, yeah, move the T-pose. You pass the edge of the hill, which he remembers the name of as Precipice Hill, and you eventually come to the northernmost point of Hells End Bog. And as you look in, you can see not much visibility. Maybe a couple hundred feet into the bog immediately becomes much more difficult. As you can see, there's a thick mist that is just roiling across the expanse. You can see thick, gnarled, dark trees kind of gathering in different clusters together. And you can already see the reflection of several kind of murky pools across the ground. But I'll say you all gather your walking sticks and begin to head in. Would anyone... So Tails is guiding you, but would anyone like to help him?
Could I've got a pretty good nature check as well. I don't know if that would help. Not survival, but nature. Maybe not.
I would... anyone who's trained in survival or nature could help. Oh, you don't have to roll. He's just gonna get to roll
Oh,
with advantage.
okay,
That's it.
sorry.
You're all good.
I got nothing.
I think one gonna say no of the group.
Okay.
Can I provide
I
a
can try.
better vantage point with Morty?
In what way?
Like being on his back, give you like a better angle to see further ahead or something?
For Gaia or for Tails?
Anyone?
Tails kind of. Do you summon Morty?
Yeah, he's with us. He's out. So
Okay. He just goes. I mean no offense when I say this. Your horse gives me the creeps.
he's a lovely fella.
I prefer to stay on foot if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, I just figured it might help with like finding a path, seeing ahead further away.
Oh, no, I can handle it. Don't worry.
He's
Just kind of
he's still pretty
readjust the
tall.
goggles. But you all begin to trudge your way through the bog, and it's not too bad in the beginning, but as you begin to travel for the first 20 minutes or so, it gets much more difficult to pull your foot out with every step, as you hear the kind of the squelching and the splash of every footstep. And before long, you all see something that I guess it wouldn't. Oh no, I'll say you come across what looks to be a large structure of some sort, and you watch as Tails just kind of stops for a moment and just kind of turns to you all, holding the walking stick with both hands, and just goes, "Well, we have come to our first stop. Should you wish to take it, is anyone interested in strange and exotic creatures?" Wonderful. And I'll say he just kind of like gestures over, and you can see what looks like an egg-shaped hut of brambles. And as you begin to step a little closer, you can see it's actually what appears to be a large petrified tree with long, gnarled limbs that have kind of wrapped over and have created the appearance of a hut. And as you head in that direction, he just goes, "No, I have met the proprietor of this particular establishment once or twice before. They should be available." And he just kind of walks up, and you can see as he does so, some of the brambles seem to like move a little bit, and he just kind of, you watch as an entrance just appears as the tree kind of peels back a little bit. And you can see there's like a string hanging from a little bell on the inside. He just goes. It's a really, really dead bell. And you can already hear as you get close what sounds like screeching, gurgling, barking, all manner of animalistic and guttural sounds coming from the farther reaches of whatever this place is. And Tails just kind of looks around and just goes, "Alva? Alva, are you here? Alva, let me know if you see anyone." And he just begins to like walk inside a little bit.
We're not going in there, right?
Is anyone following in?
I mean,
I am.
I'll follow.
I'm definitely
I'm gonna stay
following,
outside the door.
but I'm also gonna look at the rest of
Yeah.
the group and say, I mean, surely this won't take long, right? And also, look at this, right?
It's just creepy.
I'm looking at it. That's why I'm gonna stay outside.
I'm
you
gonna
just kind of walk in.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
to Nico, call him chicken in Elvish, and then walk in.
Oh,
Fantastic.
I'll follow out of spite.
Oh,
And I'll say an additional
Oh,
feature
right.
you would have seen on the outside is like a more of those kind of brambles and bushes that form almost like a makeshift fence around like a small area behind. And as you head in, Tails just kind of like walks in, looks around. You can see all manner of like cages and crates, and it's dusty and humid in here. And he just kind of like runs his finger across the counter. Well, they were here recently. And you watch as he just kind of picks something up off the counter. And you can see it appears to be a large feather of like brownish white coloration.
Like, how large are we talking?
Probably about the length of, what's that, maybe like half a foot?
Okay.
Not gigantic.
You recognize that feather? Tails?
Yes, this is from the proprietor of this establishment.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
bird folk? Aarakocra? Alan?
And he just looks towards the door. And you all follow his gaze. And as soon as you turn around, you can see a large head filling the doorway. Two large orange eyes with black pupils, and a feathered face with a formation that kind of looks like two horns made out of feathers. The face of an owl.
Whoa.
Looking at you all, and you notice that the torso beneath them completely turned 180 the opposite way as their head is just
Oh.
cocked towards you. And that's what we're going to call the session.
I'm just imagining Daniel's profile picture.
Yeah.
What? His profile picture movie? Oh, that one, yeah.
What a fun session.
Nice.
It was a good
Good.
laugh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We gotta get that on the main screen. Did you mean that in a sexual way?
Oh man, I'm just playing the character, man. You know.
Oh, he's fucking awesome.
Mhm.
I really,
And this is why we created him.
I really don't want
Look,
this guy to die.
we have our Caracases and we have our tails.
Yeah. Dynamics.
You know, in retrospect, of course his name is Tails, not like Tails, because he's a historian. He knows Tails.
Mm.
It's true.
Jeez.
In case you're curious, his full name is Many Tails.
How many tails does he have?
Not nine tails?
Who knows?
Mm.
Many of them, in fact. But yes, I wish we could go longer, but we got to get up here.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Okay.
How's our schedule?
That's fair.
How's our
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
how's-
go ahead, guys.
how's next weekend looking for y'all?
Thursday
Good.
or Sunday?
So
Next
Friday
week.
or Sunday?
Saturdays are out.
All right, I could do Saturday too.
Friday, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm out. I've got a leadership bonding thing I gotta go to, and I don't know how late it'll go. So
Mhm, mhm.
Cool. Saturday night, I just can't go very late because I'm opening the next day, but I could do Sunday afternoon, like around 4 p.m. Central.
Did you say Saturday or Sunday afternoon?
I can do Sunday afternoon.
Okay, that's the time that I would love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the afternoon sessions.
Yeah, it's a little bit
4 p.m.
earlier. That's better.
Or Central.
We've got about 2 weeks before I go back on school schedule, and I only really do like Saturdays. But I can do early Sundays if we keep that up. So
Yeah, I think that's why we were shooting for that, because that just works
Yeah.
better.
yeah. And I will have morning practice all volleyball seasons. So if we do Sundays, they will have to be early.
Okay, so 4:30 p.m. Central or 4 p.m.
Sure for me.
That's on the 3rd, this Sunday.
The third.
Oh, oops.
All good. Be gone.
Ooh, I have convocation the next day. No.
I think you're right, Mason. That is almost certainly the hardest you've ever laughed in a D&D session.
Dude,
Yeah.
oh my god. I was dying. That is so funny. You're recording this, right? I hope you recorded that.
We went for 3 hours, 43 minutes so far.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was
Excellent.
fantastic. I haven't laughed that hard. Like, I mean, that's the hardest I've ever laughed, but the last time I laughed that hard was when Brenna made the Sam's Club joke.
That's right.
God, that was how long ago?
It's so funny.
That was the Dark Flames? Was that when that was?
No,
No.
we were in hell at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, yeah.
That's when they were trying to get in the tower. And,
Shit, that's right.
and-
You guys were asking, like, where do we have the equipment to do this? I wish there was some sort of place we could buy this stuff. Something like that.
Some sort of Sam's Club.
Oh, so
Well,
like,
no. Well, it was like you were talking to I can't remember the guide's name, but the dude with no arms that was
Oh, yeah.
guiding you. And you were like, "How do you normally get in here?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm a messenger. I have permission, I get in there." And you're like, "Oh, it's a Sam's Club kind of situation." And I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, got the membership.
Yeah, I had the membership exactly. Oh man.
the Sam's Club situation.
Guys, for context, the spider thing is actually something I came up with. I did not riff that. I didn't riff any of that off the cuff. So as soon that was genuine befuddlement at Mason's question.
That's amazing.
That wasn't my question.
Let me double check to see if I misspoke. I'm pretty sure it took 10 years.
I mean, no, I'm not going to say anything else. Putting myself in timeout.
I wonder how long I'm gonna have to do that whole spider thing for.
Why did it have to be spiders?
Yes.
Is this shit? Wasn't that a character building question? And we found out. Didn't you say
Yeah.
Blandon Sphere was fighting? Oh god.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mason,
You're welcome.
did you start planning this encounter after that character building question?
Who knows?
That's a yes.
Oh man. Face your fears. It's all about growth.
Yes.
Oh man. It's so interesting to me. I mean, none of this was planned, obviously, because it's just how the story works. And I think almost all the interactions were of Blandon's own accord. But you've had so many weird interactions with old men. Like,
That's fair. I mean,
What do you mean?
I guess two big ones. But
Yeah.
Well, if you count the shopkeep in Diedrich, that's 3.
Yeah, but that's just Diedrich.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diedrich, actual literal Satan, and this guy,
Yeah.
the Curato.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. Guys, this place is weird. This whole town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you get out of the League cities, anything goes, bro.
Yeah.
Strange vibes. For sure.
I was telling Ganesh during the break, but I feel like if Kublo had a moment to not like... Kublo's like itching to ask Blandon if his town was actually like this, and she just didn't realize because she was there. I think Blandon's village, or town, is literally the first place, like the first settlement that she saw in the Prime Material Plane.
Mhm.
And like half that week, I imagine she was holed up in their library. So I don't think she was paying much attention.
It's interesting. Verona is structured almost like a bunch of little towns smashed together into one big town, like a bunch of little neighborhoods. But it's like spread out across several hills, so it's technically the largest settlement on Valenta, but only by landmass,
Right.
instead of area instead of population. But yeah, anyone have any feedback? Good, bad, anything?
That's
Good.
good.
That was great.
Good stuff. I like all the characters.
Yeah.
I mentioned to find out about the mouse guy, but yeah, I'm loving
I
this.
was gonna say, I think we could properly meet him.
Some mystery for sure. Figure out what's going on in this town.
I promised you the NPCs would be important to the story, so rest assured you will have your time to speak.
You there, little mouse man?
You there, little boy?
Mason, to clarify, how big was this owl? The head is as big as the doorway?
The head was like 3/4 of the doorway.
Oh, wow.
And the rest of the owl is like proportional to that.
You haven't seen the rest of the owl yet. Well, no, you did. You did.
Just the back of the torso?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a big bird.
God, that's exactly what happened, actually. But yeah, it essentially jump scared you. Like that's what happened.
Well, let's take outside.
But yeah, no, I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm actively trying to break stereotypes in this campaign, and just trying to have more fun, interesting characters. You know, not always the run of the mill. So hopefully, I'm succeeding.
Look all the kooky guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, some goofy people here and there.
Yeah, I've been loving everything. I still, whenever you ask, like, is there, if you ask like favorite NPC towards the end of this campaign, it's gonna be like the fight of a lifetime. Because I still think about Elle the blacksmith that Smith Samuel's shed and stuff.
Yeah. Honestly,
Dario.
yeah.
Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. They've all been great.
It's so interesting how like I'll start role playing the character at first. I mean, it's just like anyone when you're playing a player character, you know, you learn them over time. But like in the minutes that you're speaking to this NPC, I'm like, oh, they would be this way, you know, covering them as I'm going. It's fun.
All right. I mean, I should probably head out too, honestly.
Yeah.
Gotta drive back home.
Oh, damn, that's right. Daniel.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's like 10 minutes away. That's not bad.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
There he is.
Oh,
I bandit.
look at that.
Oh. All right. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, good night,
Good
y'all.
night, guys.
Great session.
See you next week.
I might like focus on editing this last session just so I can up. Oh, nice shirt.
I like
the
this
new-
music though. That's why I put it.
All right, I really should head up. I've got
Yeah,
shopping
all
to
good.
do. Yeah. Good night, y'all.
Alright.
GG's.
Night.
Good night.